Kept you waiting, huh? He says in his manliest voice, truly sending shivers down the spines of all who have heard it, timbering their very shivers that they have held on to for their dear lives. So what are we doing back on Realm? I just got a Furling Planet. Yeah, you know. I'm joking. I don't know, but I don't know. I had the itch, man. And my doctor told me if any part of me ever gets itchy, first of all, that I should stop calling him at 2 in the morning. And second of all, that I should just scratch that MFA. And I'm like, is that legally binding advice? He's like, no, but you know, take it as you will. So we should be good to start leveling our pets further, seeing as last time we played, our archer died in cold blood. We now have a Magic Heal Savage pet. Is it that good? No, but it's what we got, and we're working with what we got. But we do have an uncommon yellow cat that we'll be able to fuse it with at some point coming in the future. We could upgrade to rare right now, but what's the point when we've still got to feed in our other materials irregardless? So we're just going to hold on to that. Honestly, I'm just going to drop the T01. I know that I could tag it. Oh, well, if you keep it for a quick swap. Yeah, well, did you know that, like, there's a reason your mother doesn't call anymore? She's not checking up. It's not out of, you know, some weird cosmic coincidence. No, it's very on purpose. So also, I've just been missing the MF Realm grind. What can I say? Something about dying and losing everything, watching the progress you've pined away for ever so slowly, just kind of waiting after a server change. Well, I just started up the game, so I mean, if anybody changed my server, I would think it would be you, Deca. And in that case, I mean, surely I won't get penalized for your actions. It's like the kid next to me talking, and they go, well, we got to punish everyone in the back of class just to make it fair. No, you don't. Or, dude, you know what I don't get? There's always that thing. Oh, did you bring enough for the whole class? It's a very common, haha, that's what your teacher be saying when you be eating gum. First of all, no, of course not. Why would I? Is it my responsibility to feed them? I don't think so. Second of all, even if I did, like, if I brought enough for everybody, then it would be fair. I don't know. We were just learning about the dangers of communism in history last semester. All of a sudden, you're trying to tell me, oh, make sure you bring enough for everybody. I don't want to reinstitute any kind of red scare here, but you know, without being too out of line here, it's seeming to me as though something's off. Dude, so what's happened? I posted on YouTube. I know. Look, it's kind of insane to me as well. I'm getting used to this whole, like, posting thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my post going forward. I guess we'll call this out just in case anybody wants it. I mean, I doubt it. Okay, we got 3 people showing up, the homies. Oh my dear lord, guys. It's literally just an ancient ruins. I understand it's still the event one, but calm down, okay? You can only take so many. Whatever. Why did I enter earlier? What if more people wanted to teleport? Not really my problem, is it? If they wanted to teleport, I gave them ample opportunity as far as I'm concerned, by which I meant if they didn't click within the first couple seconds. Hey, that's good feed power. That's 600. Oh, shit, he's dead. Oh, I'm not even going to get any damage. No, we can spellbomb. We're wizard. We're lucky. Any other class, there's a chance. Well, not any other. I mean, with our equipment, maybe some others, just because, like, our equipment is the equivalent of walking outside and seeing what you can get for free from a 7-Eleven, which is to say not much. They're not really in the... They might be called convenience stores, but they're not so convenient that they'll just give you stuff for free. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. Also, the one free Slurpee day, or no, what was it? Bring your own cup day? Bullshit that they had to create regulations that's like, oh, the cup has to fit through this hole. Nah, if I went through the effort of, you know, hauling this oil tanker to 7-Eleven, it is your right to let me, you know, fill it up from your Slurpee machine. Oh, you're going to drain the world of all of a Slurpee and you're not even going to... It's about the principle of it, okay? It's about winning. Maybe I'll just go and, like, feed the homeless with it. I won't, but, like, I could, you know? So at that point, I'm the good guy and they're the bad guy for denying me my millions in Slurpee that I could be earning from the oil tanker. I also uploaded another short today. I'm trying to keep consistent with shorts because if you aren't consistent, TikTok starts to hate you, man. If you go a single day without posting, they're like, algorithm, cut his legs off and throw him in the dungeon. You will never see the light of day again on your posts, man. You got to keep that shit consistent as hell. So maybe I should do on week, off week. Yeah, that's an idea. But then, like, I don't care that much. There's an innate level of care that I do give it, and it's mainly just I like when people click the like button and go, haha, that was funny. I'm like, yes, it was. You're goddamn right. There's like, who made you laugh in this one moment and you're gonna forget my name later? And then they go, actually, I don't know. I mean, I sent the video. I still remember the creator's name, and I'll be like, you're goddamn right, you don't. You're welcome. What can I say? You know, it's a thankless job, but someone's got to do it, so happy it could be me. Someone strong of will. Dude, I went onto my old YouTube channel, the one I used to upload a ton of videos when I was a kid too. Bro, I was making consistently the most ass content on the site, and I can name drop what the videos were called at this point because they're all privated and or unlisted. The only person allowed to see them is me, myself, and I didn't delete them purely out of nostalgia's sake and thinking that 30 years from now I'll want to look back and remember what my youthful glow was like when I'm a cranky old man, rather than, you know, being mad about everything, but for a bit in front of a camera. It's very different semantically, so I have to treat it as such. No, but I just decided to unlist them all because I don't know, what if someday I want to go back? But dude, the content I was making was consistently, it was like some Spider-Man versus Elsa type shit, man. It was not good. Also, since I was just a kid and didn't know how to make thumbnails, I just steal art from DeviantArt. Yo, I went through and counted. I had so much that's very clearly fetish art that I just stole and put up as my videos thumbnail. And I don't remember thinking anything weird of the images at the time, but looking at them now, I'm like, brother, what were you thinking? That is for sure someone like was gorking the old jork into this thing. You know what I mean? Like they were, oh snap, we're not gonna make that in time. Oh well. Damn, I don't like this part, the wetland swamp area. It just skeeves me out and I don't know what I'm doing here. We should be looking for, well, yeah, I figured he was already in there. We'll try to look for a better staff also, because the Spellblade's nice damage for sure, but it doesn't have the range of the others. Ask and ye shall receive, man. There it is. It's just descending like SpongeBob in the one episode with Pretty Patties where he's wearing the wings. Mr. Krabs. As he slowly descends it. That's been living so in my brain recently, and I don't know why. I don't know what sparked it. Oh, it was an audio on TikTok. I mean, yeah, it was an audio on TikTok, but like, so are a lot of things that don't get stuck in my brain. I'd like to think of myself as, I'm not going to say brain rot proof, because definitely there are a lot of words that have stuck in there and probably shouldn't. Words that would never let me, you know, see the pearly whites were I to recite them before. Who's the angel that's supposed to review everything? I'm not up to date on the lore. I've been out my Bible study class since I never went to one, so I'm pretty out on that lore. I mean, I guess we could choose any religion, but let's not go down the religious rabbit hole, because it could never end well. It's not exactly like it's biting commentary that no one's ever done before. Ooh, T10. That's a slight upgrade. For all my people out there who know numbers, it is indeed larger. Red and blue. My two favorite Pokemon games? I'm kidding. I actually have good taste. Oh, come on, Gen 1 was so nostalgic. Yeah, it was nostalgic. Go back and play them right now. Oh, where's the quality of life? That's what I'm saying. They forgot that part. We existed in a time where games didn't have to be, you know, fun to play. They just had to be hard enough to either justify the price point or anything like that. But look, if you have the nostalgia, I'm sure you can still blind yourself into thinking they're the best games. I'm sure. What's the best Pokemon game? The answer will consistently be whichever one came out when I was a kid who was just old enough to understand how the game's played, but not old enough to understand the complexities of what makes a game good. That's consistently going to be the answer. Oh yeah, Salted Slices, what's your favorite? Happy you asked. Diamond and Pearl, because it was the first one I understood as a kid. I will say, looking back, I was one off what is probably objectively the best, which is Black and White. And I know that's very similar to my answer. The difference is I didn't play Black and White at first when they came out because I was like, why would I get that one when I have Diamond and Pearl? I didn't recognize that the game's changed. I was like, I'll just get all the new ones in this game. It's not how it works, man. They had me on the yearly Battle Pass model and I didn't even know it. It's the worst part. They really had me by the balls as a kid, dude. Tell me if I want to get Shroomish in my next game, I'm gonna have to pay for the DLC. I mean, that's how they're doing it now. But that's just DLC infrastructure in general. I'm looking for Spider Den right now. Thank you, Herpado. I will keep that in mind for when I'm traversing the realm. We're Spider-Man guys. Of course he blah, blah, blah. You know, the Costco guy. Well, it's also the bit that's everywhere of the we're blank. Of course we blank. Which perhaps one of the quickest beaten to death things of all time. Every time I see the joke now, I'm like, brother, it's been made 30 times over and you are not adding anything to the lexicon of the conversation here. Absolutely not changing anything whatsoever. Yo, what's good, Control? How's it going? Yo, okay, so am I crazy? I thought you said you stream. So one time I tried to check out your streams. I didn't see any VODs. Or do your VODs auto scrub themselves lest you say the N-word? Which if that's the case, I mean, hey, you know, Rob, I'm eating so many shotguns, man. Oh my God, dear Lord. Oh baby, I took so many back shots there. It's insane that I'm able to walk away somewhat well, I'm very scathed, but I'm still alive, which matters a lot, man. Okay, just get in our damage. My VODs are permanently off. Okay. Oh, I got you. No, that makes sense. Yeah, my parents didn't like me streaming before. That's why I moved out. Wow, in this economy, yeah, don't do it. Do not do it. Shit was a mistake. Oh no, surely you're rolling it out. No, no, it wasn't just for that. It was mainly for personal freedom. So we don't have to get into like actual real trauma dumping. Okay. Just follow me that you can watch. If you, I mean, that's like a pretty good point. That's like an objectively true point. Have you considered that I'm scared to click follow on this account because I don't know, what if people take that as an endorsement and then a year from now you fall into a horrible crack cocaine scandal? That reflects poorly on me as a person. What about the other people you're following? All right, fair enough. Actually, I don't even know if you can check who people are following anymore. You used to be able to. Oh, okay, it's an avian egg. It's okay. Then use the other account, but then you know my aunt account. I can't win. Because then you'll be able to track me back and be like, aha, there's his real legal name and social security address. Boys, bag him. We finally got him. Holy shit. Oh, there's a wall in the way. Dude, holy shit. I was trying to walk here. And I couldn't phase through walls, disappear, or fly, man. I was feeling so much less unique than the other guys. Is that a hit Danny Phantom reference? Was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. Thank you for checking. And also, I knew it before it was Kira Won't Miss on Twitter. What can I say? I mean, I'm a real OG. If you're a modern day brain rot, you know Danny Phantom as Kira Won't Miss. If you are like a real one, you know him as Danny Phantom. Now you see the icon, you know, people saw it in the one Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Clone and went, holy shit, they got the Twitter guy in there. It wasn't the Twitter guy. I don't really talk in streams though. But like cause you're shy or just cause you're worried your parents will come in and swiftly beat you. Either or is completely fine. I don't think I'm allowed to comment on if I think Danny Phantom is like a hot character because he's a child, I think. I mean, it's pretty much the plot of most shows is it's a kid coming screaming at me. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's assumed. But hey, at least, no, there's really not much else to say there. Nothing else to say, really, just a total eclipse of the heart. Yo, we take so much damage because we're not a tanky class, and I play it like I am a melee class due to me getting a Spellblade. It was really one of the worst items I could have dropped for me, because now I will play this class full melee until the day, you know, it does meet its untimely end, which will be quite close with how close I am getting to enemies and how bad I am at dodging. The other solution would be to get better at dodging. That one's not going to be happening. Okay, slowest reaction time in the world. Man rolls slowest reaction time, asked to leave the RoT-MG realm. That's right, I said it is RoT-MG. Look, it's because if we can say lol, we can say RoT-MG, okay? I will dial, it's just not good. This one adds 3% defense based off defense. 3% of not even 100 would not even be 3 defense. Therefore, at most, it is making up 1 extra defense. That would be, even still, it wouldn't be worth it right now. So it's just not even, I've been grounded live 5 times. Holy shit. That's crazy. Just for clicking go live, man. You gotta get that on. You should be like, Mom, one day I'll have, you know, I'm gonna pay for this whole place with my streaming. It'll blow up, just you wait. Once I get 1 more victory royale on Fortnite, I can pay all the bills. You can be the JoJo Siwa for your family. Apparently she, I mean, look, who am I to even secondhand information about a celebrity? What am I, the tabloids that you're checking out next to the grocery store? Oh, guys, saw this lady. I said, whoa, I'm gonna back up here. I don't fuck with that. There's a lot of people dying over here. Oh my God, man. It is not good. The new realm is scary, apparently. People aren't built for it. We're not designed to survive in these sub-zero temperatures, which is funny for me to say when it's been the hottest day in my apartment it ever has been. Is it getting a little colder? Yeah, but like, damn, the heat wave be hitting when you're on the... Okay, let's just walk out and not die. Ooh, Fortnite? Well, you know. I don't know what the kids are into now. What are we, Apex Legends? What are we, Valorant? Nah, Valorant's for E-daters. It's not really... I don't think Valorant's a game at this point. Every clip I see of Valorant is always... Oh, you're so cute. Can I get an ooh-woo? And then the girl's like, okay. If you get 3 kills, I'll give you an ooh-woo. That's every clip I see, man. I don't think the game's as fun as fuck to fuck you on. Look, I'm just saying that the community should try and do it a good service then, instead of always posting clips of perhaps the worst interactions I've ever seen. I mean, I believe, what do I believe? I don't like tactical shooters, man. Why? Oh, because you're assing them. You sit dead most of the time. No, because I have brain rot and I can't sit still. So what am I supposed to do when it's like, oh, hold this angle, we're on defense, make sure you're really holding. Rather than holding, hear me out, what if I bum rush them and die for the 30th time? No, stop. And then I go, no, I'm playing Duelist, it's what my class is supposed to do, guys. You can't get upset at me because I'm actually playing it correct. The Riot Video Games told me themselves. How do I know to publish it? Because they make League. Pretty much how I know most things. Adds 2 speed. Bronze 1, I don't know what an angle is. I don't think that too much actually changes in the ranks. It's all a matter of how quickly you get flicked on, man. That's pretty much all it is. Every time, because I did this one thing. You know how there's all those daily dulls, Loldle, Wordle, all of the New York Times ones? There was one that was called like Rankdle, and you'd watch a clip from a game and have to guess if it was... or guess what rank that clip was from. Consistently, without fail, I could hit the CS clip so easily and be like, oh, this is for sure, you know, global elite. This one's got to be silver. This one's got to be gold Nova. When I was doing the Valorant ones, brother, there's no difference. The only difference is how loud they shout when they make a play. That's pretty much it, how hard the voice chat goes off. If you're in the higher ranks, you can clutch up, get an ace, you know, kill 4 of the 5 enemies all by yourself, and your teammate goes, pretty good clutch. In the low ranks, if you did that, brother, bottles are being popped, okay? For a mere moment, you'll get to experience what Valhalla could have been like for you to make it in. Then the high ranks, they're like, yeah, that shit's expected. Also, why should it be expected seeing as they died? Well, you know, because they think they're good enough. They're like, I could go pro if I'd get scouted. And then if they tried to go pro once, they would swiftly get kicked off the team for anger management issues. Honestly, this one gives +2 attack, but this one gives +3 attack and dexterity. We'll hold on to that just in case and drink up a little rum for the boys. Rankdle is fun as fuck. Yeah, I have never played content warning, so I don't know how true this is, right? I didn't get it when it was free. So that was pretty much what immediately turned me off from getting it, is that then it cost money. And, you know, I'm not exactly made of money. So I decided I wasn't going to get it. Plus, I already bought Lethal Company and then played it with my friends for a couple weeks. And now they're all like, you got to get content warning. I don't gotta get shit, first of all. Second of all, I've got enough fun games. You're playing Realm of the Mad God? Shit, fuck, they got me. I should have thought that through. No, but like, I have enough that I have it. It's worth the $5. I thought it was $10. Either way, I guess it doesn't really, I'm splitting hairs at that point. It's still less than a Big Mac. That's not true. Give it one more year. Inflation won't get there. It's still less than a Subway footlong, which is... Look, if you are paying full price for a Subway footlong, I really hope that like someone in your life comes along who cares about you, all right? Because right now I can tell you're being neglected. If you're like, oh fuck yeah, only $15 for a foot long, now that's a deal. It used to be 5, brother. Yeah, but with inflation you got to account for it. No, go raid a Taco Bell, man, and brother, you will feel enlightened by how much you're getting for the 15. But yeah, my other thing with content warning is it just kind of looked like Lethal Company to me, but I don't think I'd enjoy it as much as I enjoy Lethal Company. I don't know what it is. It's just the idea that all you're doing is going back to make TikToks. I dislike Subway. You are a breathing human being. I will never stop shitting on the restaurant as long as I live. I think it might be one of the worst to ever do it. But yeah, that part of it just being a, you know, oh, it's a game where you go in and you make a little TikTok, and then you go out and go, hey, what's up, squad? Today we're exploring. I was like, not my tempo. I'm happy people are enjoying it. Not my tempo. Have I even really seen many clips from the game? I saw like 2, and that's how I also knew. I was like, kind of whatever. Subway gave you food poisoning. That's probably, I think that's getting off light actually. Because alternatively, you could be fooled into thinking Subway has good food. And that could probably end a life way worse. I'm pretty sure the #1 ingredient is microplastics and the #2 ingredient is macroplastics. #3 is probably nanoplastics, but it was just hard to get them up there because, you know, they're nano, so they're a lot smaller than the other plastics out there. Which also, dude, I felt so bad for this one guy on what's the game? Is it Jeopardy? Jeopardy's the one where you always answer a question. So my family loves watching Jeopardy, so whenever I go over for movie night, I have to watch the most recent Jeopardy episode also with them. And there was one question where they showed off microplastics, and the guy called them nanoplastics instead, and they were like, I'm sorry, that is not the answer. Technically, no. If he would have called them macroplastics, they should have given it to him though, because technically macroplastics would work. All micro would be macro. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like a square rectangle situation. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Reading you say Lemon put me into PTSD because I used to have an online friend named Lemon who was not ended on good terms. I highly doubt it's the same. It's probably a very common name. Like, most likely it's the same. But it definitely did not end on good terms because there was like a messy breakup involved. Now, I wasn't dating them, but that's kind of what added to the idea. And then everybody in the group had to choose sides, and it was, you know, oh, which are you, Team Edward or Team Jacob? And we had to go back and forth for a while, and then you know how it is. So essentially, I just decided, wait a minute, I only know you through Discord. I'm just gonna cut you out of my life because that's so much easier than resolving an issue where we will never see eye to eye and going back and forth. No, okay, it is not. It is not. We're good. It is not small world. Man, if that was... Well, I doubt it also because you're younger than me and they were older than me, I think. I guess I never really definitively ask people their age, which might be my undoing in years to come. I'm telling you right now, this is me preemptively putting out my apology. I did not ask their age. That's not a good audio to be out there. Uh-oh. No, it's fine, because here's the thing. That audio only ages badly if I'd ever do anything that would cause it to age badly, and I already know myself as a person that I would not, so it's at this point, it's just like a funny little joke. All right, now mark your calendars. Everyone come back to this moment. No, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe I should. I was so used to being always the youngest person in a chat room that now, since I'm old and crusty and decrepit and probably on my way to death within the next couple years, hitting my mid-20s soon. Now that that's happening, I gotta remember I'm no longer like the little baby who can't do nothing. I'm like an adult man who can't do nothing. It's a very, you know, it's, the line's not that different from each other, but it is a differential equation to be sure. I gotta remember, even though it's a slight and subtle one, level, yeah, wait, that is a good point. How were they level 2? Even just leeching XP, you should be way high, and like, for sure they were walking, I'd imagine. Walking by themselves. 7 people, I know I'm the youngest by a lot. See, that's how I was for a while. Someday, you'll have to come to terms with being old, and I'm still just trying to put that off. Now, don't get me wrong, I also don't go hello, miners, let us chat. Because I'm not a TikTok cosplayer, so I know the difference. I know to keep that kind of shit out my mouth. But yeah, no, I mean, that's how my boss, he plays games with us sometimes, and I forget that he's like 20 years older. And sometimes my friends are like, you should come over to one of our actual houses to hang out. And most of my friends still live with their parents. And I'm like, brother, do you know how weird it is for him, 20 years older than us, to show up to somebody else's parents' house? And they're like, it's not that awkward. Oh, it's like actually really weird. Like, if we're hanging out at my place, he'll come over because I live without my parents. But it's so strange to go show up to someone's house. You know, I have the chat logs. There's a reason that gets said, okay? He's probably terrified that's gonna be the first sentence when he walks in. When all he wanted to do was play League of Legends, one of the worst fates that could befall a man also, but, you know. Oh shit, I missed a message in the YouTube chat. That's probably been there for ages, dude. I sometimes forget to check that chat, which is weird because sometimes it's more active, but that's very rare. Because YouTube doesn't really like promoting my... Also, today's thumbnail is not catching anyone's attention, alright? I threw it together in 10 seconds after I edited a video. You think you need a job. I'll tell you right now, you're gonna work at Chick-fil-A and have the worst experience of your life, all right? Or any other, like, service industry is genuinely the worst place in the world to work. I genuinely believe we should allow service workers to be allowed to murder one person per year, minimum. Because, look, too many people are getting too complacent with the customer is always right, all right? We need to remind them of their place in this world and their lot in life. And if that means, you know, you get shanked at McDonald's, well, you probably shouldn't have been rude. Holy shit, this one's now worse. Let's go, man. I'm working at some place like a small-ass coffee shop. I mean, it's not a bad starting job, but have fun if you can. Look, with a job like that, your employees around you are what's going to make the real difference, right? Everybody likes to say, oh, it's the customers that ruin everything. The customers do ruin everything, but if you get a chill employee experience, it makes the days so much better. Do you say this as someone who's worked a lot in the service industry? All right, I guess I'll shut the fuck up. All right, I guess I'll just keep my shit out my mouth. No, but I say it because my little brother works service, so we talk all the time because him and I are actually close. What about your older brother? Yeah, man. Yeah, I've talked to him like once a week, maybe twice. Wow. Wow. Not twice ever, actually. Once a week. But like me and my little brother are actually close. Just wondering what job you got? I am a front-end and back-end web developer, also known as a full-stack web developer. Wow, that sounds like you've never seen a pussy in your life. All right, yeah, well, I mean, you know, in the mean way, yes, that's precisely what my job description entails. You know how it is. I haven't seen my older brother in like 9 years. Are you saying W to not seeing your older brother or W to my job? You're my kind of man. All right. Because also it could be a W to not see your older brother in like 8 years if they're, you know, just not. Look, the thing is, everyone thinks, oh, blood's thicker than water. Blood's thicker than water. Y'all clearly have not drank thick water, okay? Also, you don't choose your blood, man. You choose your water. Therefore, I'd rather spend more and care more about the one I'm choosing rather than the one that got stuck on me. I'm currently taking web dev classes in school. Yo, let me ask you a question. Do you hate PHP? I was just wondering, because I despise that language with all of my heart. I know how powerful it is and how much it does, obviously, but man, do I hate that it's one of the only languages where debugging is atrocious. If PHP doesn't work, do you want to know the only debug it gives you? Critical error. All right, thanks, man. Can you fucking tell me where I didn't close a for loop? Yes, all right, sick. I work with JavaScript, HTML, CSS. It's so easy. Everything works even if you do it wrong. With PHP, if you do something wrong, it lets you know by just saying, holy shit, everything's broken. You will forget a semicolon in PHP, and it'll say, I can't decipher what you could have meant by this. I just have to break the entire website. And then you add the semicolon, and they go, there. Was that so hard? All you have to do is listen to Lil Ol Me. Was that so bad? Yes. Because you don't debug. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Our spell has gone. Fuck the T01. I don't need it at all. I know, it doesn't tell you shit, man. It's actually a Where's Waldo of fixing your code. One day my boss was like, the entire site's down. And it's because we had 2 people working on the PHP, and one of us had saved over the other, and it caused some weird glitch where there was just a singular extra character at the start of the page. Broke the entire fucking website, and I was like, all right, sick, man. Like, it was on our dev platform, so it wasn't a huge deal. Nobody else could see it. It was just us, but it's still, the point stands that it sucks. That does not change that the point stands. TBH, I'm going to work in offensive cybersecurity and game dev, so streaming on the side. Game dev is so fun. I would never want to work in it as my main job. I do a little bit of game dev on the side also. It's so fun to do. I couldn't imagine a boss telling me, hey, for your 9 to 5, try and make the NPCs stop losing all of their skin. No. You can't make me. Oh, fuck. I just realized since we're not on a, because we were on a non-seasonal before, whatever. It's not a huge deal. It just kind of sucks a little bit. But we'll get over it. Current missions. Let's see which ones we got completed. Just yoink all of these. We got a ton of potions. I accidentally chose potions of attack. That was stupid of you. You should have taken life. Yeah, I forgot that it was a choice. I was just kind of clicking through without much thought in my mind. Hey, how's it going, man? Yet again, please no flirting. You got me blushing and shit, and kicking my feet and feeling like, stop. I have a couple games on itch.io under a pseudonym nobody will ever find. Wait a minute, it's just salted slices spelled backwards. No, it's not. How the fuck would you? Oh, Cronus is open. Yes. Now I don't have to wait in line. I fucking love when the bank opens up a new line and you're the first person to run over, therefore you get dibs on actually getting service. Boy, does that make my life good. I'm gonna start using the auto shoot instead of being a dumbass. Okay, we have to activate monuments for our fellow man. It's up to us. Everyone else wants to travel quickly, we'll do it. Itch games are so special because they're probably the rawest experience you can get in gaming now. It used to be Flash games on like addictinggames.net or whatever, which I believe now is owned by Disney. Well, let's see. Well, actually, what do you do now? It just shut down because Flash is gone, right? So, damn. Sucks. Damn, that's rough. All of my games that I've made have essentially been horrible COD zombie horde shooter survival type shit. One of them actually I made for a game jam. Game jams are fun as hell, but they're also a little stressful, and you really have to budget aside your time for it because it is 2 days where genuinely all you are doing is coding, unless you code in advance and, you know, try to cheat the system that way by setting up because a lot of people do that, and it kind of ruins the entire point of the game jam. But some people only care about placing well, whereas I'm saying it as though it's a large percentage. I guarantee you if you do a game jam, it's only gonna be a couple bad actors that do that, and for the most part it's just gonna be teams who are doing stuff. I always entered independent. Does that mean that my art is good? Good one. Good one. I get it. You're trying to make a little joke of, no, my art sucks ass. But I know it at least. I'm not delusional enough to think my art's good. I just know that I have solid enough mechanics. But yeah, one of them, the theme was, it was like running out of space or something like that. And I made a game where the entire point of it was the horde shooter idea. And if you missed a shot, the shot would stay on the screen permanently. So every time you missed shooting at an enemy, because it was like a 2D isometric style thing, you would start filling up the entire arena until you had no more room left, and you would just automatically lose because you couldn't walk anywhere without hitting your own shot, which would kill you. Anyways, that was the gist of the game jam. Not the most complex game in the world, but it was a fun little idea for the jam that I knew I could actually accomplish in time. Oh, dude, the game bundles on itch are crazy. It'll be like $10, 400 games, man. And yet Subway still had, you can't always harp on Subway. Oh, yes, you can. I hate to be the one to break it to you. They're infinitely harpable on. It's so easy to just make fun of Subway. Subway has the audacity to think every inch is worth $1 now. $6, 6 inch? Brother, if I could charge by the inch like that, I'm just saying, ladies, $2, pay up. That's all I'm saying. Also, fellas, as well. Also, $2, not 2 inches. I never said that. That part was ad-lib. Sorry about that. But if it was $1 per inch, I mean, fucking, I'd be making it by the twos, dude. It'd be crazy. We might actually be able to help with... Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. There's too many tigers and sharks and lions and bears. Oh, my. And... Wait, what's that even from? Is that just like a classic? It's probably like a poem. I doubt it. Or, well, I guess limericks are poems, right? The guy who didn't pay attention throughout any of his English classes because I figured I'd never use the language. No! Oh, fuck. It's all coming back to bite me now. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, at least we're getting pots just from clearing overworld. We might as well just keep doing some realm clearing on the side while everyone else fights. And we get our pots this way because they've upped the number you get so hard from clearing, dude. It's so nice. It actually feels impactful to clear now. I don't have to do 30,000 sprite worlds anymore. They just drop for me. Actually, Dex is the one that I haven't been getting much of, but you know, for the point of the example, you don't even have to do sprite worlds anymore. Oh, a life pot? Oh, fucking squeeze me. What the hell? Those normally I have to risk life and limb, you know, arm and country for. What the hell? I'm clearing here. Yeah, it's scary, and yeah, they hurt me really bad, but they also give me rewards worth my while. Kind of like working at Amazon, except for except for the part where Amazon doesn't actually do anything that's worth your while. You will just feel horrible about it the entire time. Dude, look at our pots go. I mean, dude, the crab game is so fun, man. I mean, I know I've only done the one stream of it, and trust me, the whole thing will be played on stream. I'm not going to skimp on you. The main reason I'm not right now is if you want the truth, it's a little behind the scenes. Let me peel back the veil. When you are a small streamer who is not going to average that many views, it is not a great idea to stream in a huge category. Nobody will find you. Your discoverability is negative. So I'm giving it like a little bit more time to simmer so that way I can play the game and actually have some people also hop in who are new to the stream. But yeah, I'm still very excited to play, especially because Souls-likes are people's favorite games in the world to backseat. So it'll be perfect because I'll go back and people will go like, oh my god, he literally missed the plastic fork upgrade at the last level. Jesus Christ, I can't watch amateurs like this. And I'll be like, hey, welcome to the chat. Maybe consider, I don't know, seeing how it feels to make some toast while you're in the bath. And like in Minecraft, obviously. I'll be checking the VODs after I win. Fuck yeah. I mean, you could probably, if you wanted, watch the first one now, because I'm only like 4 hours in. So odds are you're probably past it. I'm on the treasure hunt, which is all I'll say. I'm not going to say what treasure you're hunting and all that kind of stuff, because that's where it starts to get into spoilers, but I'm not that far in. But I am the best gamer to ever do it, and I'm doing it deathless. And any deaths you see, I want you to close your eyes right before they happen so you don't see them. Treat it like the, you know, horror movies when you were a kid where you just shut your eyes and go, the monster can't get me, the monster can't. Oh, what's that? Oh, your parents didn't like subject you to watching horror movies when you were a kid? Oh, never mind then. Oh, I guess that's just my experience. Dude, I remember being such a pussy at my friend's sleepover. They were all like, we gotta watch As Above, So Below, man. And I was like, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should like watch a silly show that we can make fun of together. Now, I was able to convince them to, and we had a great time making fun of the show that we watched together. With that said, they don't know that the reason I did that is because I was worried I'd have to grip onto one of them to keep me safe overnight, and I don't know how hard they'd fuck with me doing that. Gang can't know I gotta grip onto them because I'm scared. Gang can't know I need my teddy bear to hold me because I'm terrified, man. I mean, choosing where to apply is tough. I will say local small places are generally better work environments, worse pay. So if you want better environment, worse pay, like if the money's kind of secondary to just having a job, I would go somewhere smaller where you can actually get to know the manager and they feel like a real person, and they don't have their corporate overlords being like, make sure every time they check out you try to push our credit card, because everybody wants an extra credit card for a grocery store they go to 2 times a month. They really need that credit card. They want more plastic. They yearn for more plastic in their wallets. It's the only way. Damn, wait, you're a custodian? Wait, that's actually such a thankless job. Holy shit, we have a real hero in the chat. What the fuck? And anybody who thinks I'm being facetious, look at Persona 3 at the streets and all of the trash around. That's, I mean... Oh, fuck. I was reading chat. I wanted to see the dialogue, and then it almost caused me to walk directly into enemies, which would have probably not been that good. Oh, at 15, that's rough, because they're probably going to look at you as child labor. Is that allowed on Twitch terms of service? Are you allowed to be 15 and on this website? I didn't know, because people are showing off like, you know what I mean? Awooga. I mean, there was also for a little bit where they genuinely just allowed nudity. That was the Wild West era of Twitch. I really do wish they'd go back to it. Not because I need the goon, but because it was so funny. If I needed the goon, I have my other outlets for it, okay? What are they? You don't need to know all that. We're just relaxing. We're just having a good time, man. It's under 14 not allowed. Nah, you barely made the cutoff, buddy. You're lucky this time. Next time, well, I guess you don't age backwards. But if you did, wasn't there some character where that was their power? It was like in Invincible, there was a girl who looked 14, but they were 20 something. Something along those lines. And she was like, do you know how hard it is to date and not get creeps when you look like this? And then I had to think it through, and I was like, yeah, nah. That shit would probably be the worst life experience you could ever have. Also, clearing this area, we are not getting too many pots right now, but if we can get one more life pot, I'm considering it all worth it. I know we've been on the downtick for a while. Well, here's the thing. I could be playing Trove or Maple Story, so consider yourself blessed for that. Dude, Maple Story's had a big drama recently, a big drama. One of the biggest guys who's playing this game got hosted by Maple Story's official account, all that kind of stuff, was like, fix your fucking game, it's horrible and all that. Yo, the fucking stones on him to do that, man. I fully respect it, though. The game does need a lot of fixing, and if it had that kind of fixing and player first mentality, I do genuinely think it could be one of the greatest MMOs of all time. Personally, I still have a nostalgic soft spot for it, but that's completely nostalgia talking. So Panic, honest question, what's the worst grade to deal with? So do you mean for me as an adult, what's the worst grade that I interact with? Because I'm gonna let you know right now, I try not to interact in my real actual life with anybody who's a minor. If I was to take the last pack of Pokemon cards from a crying child, I would kick them on the way out to make sure people know that I was not sympathizing. That's not true, by the way. Or if you just meant what was the worst grade I did, probably, I think the worst grade was... So it goes freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So I would say sophomore is the worst grade, period. Because, oh wait, you were asking Panic a question. I thought you were asking me because my mind state was frayed. Well, you know, I was like, it's a little rude that he's calling me panicked. I'd say I'm somewhat calm, but I suppose I could never know how the world perceives me. Yeah, but I think in my experience, sophomore is the worst grade to go through. I mean, she's goes till 12th. Okay, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, to go through, I think sophomore, and here's why. In your freshman year, the world is still bright and full of life for your high school experience, so you aren't jaded to it yet. In your sophomore year is when most people will likely try their hardest because they think, oh, my future's on the line. I've really got to put all into making sure I clear out, you know, all my sophomore classes, get my A's, all that kind of stuff. Junior year is when you start to realize, wait a minute, It doesn't matter too much, actually. And senior year is full coasting. At least that's how it was for me. So sophomore was for sure the worst year. They also had this weird sense, and it's just like a universal thing where now that they're not the new guy, they feel so much more empowered. So they're try hard and they think, yeah, well, of course I deserve to be here and all that kind of stuff. It's just not good at all. There's really nothing. Ooh. Yeah, the freshman years, you do get to wear my hug at. I do think that that is perhaps... I mean, I want to like make fake alpha advice and start it with stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where you start with player tip. Women by nature like to be told what to do. So what you gotta do is walk up to a woman and hit them with the wear my hug at. This will indicate that you are fun in personality, but also that you know how to take charge. It works 100% of the time, and women like it even more if you look like you watch anime 24/7 and have not left your room in the past 2 weeks. Player tip. Oh, fuck, hold on. I will allow that. I will allow... Oh, fuck, wait. Wait, the reason they blocked your message is because it says ass girl, and they went, hey, this is misogynistic, because they probably think you're saying you got a nice ass girl. Holy shit, that's actually insanely funny. Okay. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be a fan of doing public bathroom cleaning at all, no matter what. Oh shit, look. Yo, we got the bees on top of the train tracks. Oh, but that makes it very hard to tell where the lava is, actually. I was standing up. Who the fuck did that much damage? Does someone have kill aura? Oh, someone has kill aura. 100% that's kill aura. What am I supposed to do when I know someone's hacking? Like, because there's no way this is normal damage. This is not right. Someone's roided up for sure. Okay, he's gonna be dead in half a second. Yep, here it comes. Oh, wait, maybe that was legit damage? Or he's letting us get in soulbound before he shows us who's really in charge. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter too much anyways. None of this shit matters. It's a video game. It's made to have fun. Hi. Welcome into stream. I'm sorry that you joined us playing Realm, unless you play Realm. This is genuinely a game decided by the people who play it 24/7. If you do not play it 24/7, it might be one of the most boring ones in the entire world to watch. But the thing is, I'd like to think I'm interesting and I can do like funny little dances. Hey, Salted Slices has unleashed a far greater threat than they can handle. They know me, guys. I mean, I don't want to type in chat twitch.tv/salted slices, but I'm sure that they can all tell that, you know, that's pretty much what Oryx was doing. He was shouting me out. What a cool guy. Dude, I had people like that in my grade. I don't know what it is. How dry your skin gotta be for you to bring the bottle of lotion to class and be lotioning up 24/7, man. I assure you it's not that serious. Honeyed Circlet, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. It might be my favorite ring in the entire game. And I know that that's crazy. I mean, aside from, what about an Omni? Fuck you. I do actually play it. Oh, good for you. Are you streaming on Twitch too? You caught that little twitch.tv thing. Dude, I should actually pin something on there. Holy shit. Snack break over. Now I'm here. Oh my God. Interdimensional cable. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I referenced Rick and Morty. All right. Government mandated I have to get taken out back and put down now. It's the only way at this point. I understand what I've done is wrong. We shouldn't reference the show. But, you know, but yes, I am also streaming on Twitch. Okay, I don't like the positioning in which I have placed myself. Just kidding. I knew how to get out the entire time. I think I played too aggressive on Wizard. Most Wizards are bitches. I gotta just sit back and be a little slut. Not a little slut. Be a little... Well... Sorry, I've stun locked myself by calling myself. I'll get the shotgun. Yeah, it's deserved. Dude, in high school, I had a Rick and Morty shirt. I mean, I still have the shirt. I just no longer wear it with pride. I exclusively, it sucks because it's a shirt I don't mind getting disgusting and gross, so I wouldn't mind wearing it to the gym. But the thing is, I'd have to go in public, and I would sooner get put down before I go in public like that. Yeah, most people aren't looking at your shirt when you're at the gym. Do you know how bad of a look it is to show up in a Rick and Morty shirt and start doing cardio on the treadmill, man? Look, they would call me names that I would never get out of my head, okay? And they'd be right to do so. In fact, if anything, I'd probably join in and be like, yeah, I deserve this. It's my own fault, after all. I've invited this kind of bullying upon myself. That's why not all cyberbullying is that bad. Sometimes you invite it on yourself. Sometimes you play like Realm of the Mad God. What do you expect people to think you're cool? I do love this game, man. Sometimes I wish that I was into popular games. Because, dude, do you know how nice it would be to just tell my friends, is this some kind of new account experience? Doesn't look like you're new. So the main reason is I didn't feel like spending money to pay or to get the old account name changed. And the old account had, because I made it when I was like 6 and I didn't know what internet security was, my old account just had my first name in it and I didn't feel like paying the $10. So instead I was like, fuck it, let's just do a new account for stream. Plus that way, if anybody else who was already following me prior and didn't know what Realm was saw the game, they'd get a more realistic experience of what it's like to start a fresh account. Now, in terms of skill, well, that's something that just comes with age, gentlemen. What can I say? But, you know, it's at least somewhat relatable. Also, I'm going to run in. Oh, dude. Wait, this is one of my favorite scams. Yo, guys, look in chat real quick on the Twitch chat. Somebody would like to add me on Discord. I don't think that this can ever go well, right? Like, for sure, everybody else can look at that and rationalize in their brains, this has to be dubious or nefarious. There's no way this is out of the goodness of his heart. They're like, what's he gonna do? Am I gonna add him and it'll be like, hey, I'm here to Mr. Beast you $3,000. All you have to do is give me your credit card first. You first, and then I'll give you mine. Call it a deal. If that sounds good to you. Yeah, I had another person who hopped in and did a very similar thing. I should reach over and click like the ban button. But it makes me feel so bad, because what if they are a real person and not a scammer? What if they're a real person just genuinely like looking for friends and doing it in perhaps the worst way possible? Yeah, the odds of that happening are insanely slim, and nobody in their right mind would think that's what's happening here. But I have to, because what if? They're the people you see on TikTok who have to furl down 30 pieces of paper to do their McDonald's order. They have to furl it down to look, can I get a 20-piece McNugget? Oh, you forgot you were going to order that? It's the same thing your mom has been ordering for you since you were 6 years old. And all of a sudden you were like, yeah, I might forget it now. Okay, man. Let's not lie to each other here. I know the second you walked in, don't faux look at the menu and be like, maybe this time I'll get the fillet of fish. We both know you're getting the 20-piece chicken nugget, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right? They're everyone's favorite for a reason. They just kind of be hitting right. Yeah, they probably have enough chemicals in them to kill most people, but we're trying to be better than most people. Okay. Fuck, it's not a great rotation right now. I'm taking a couple hits. I'm taking a couple back shots for sure, but I think we're chilling. All right, just keep dodging here. Yeah, we're chilling. Whew. Move away from that. I could have gotten shotgun by the bees. Did I think that it was gonna happen? No, not at all. I had to fully believe there was no shot that I get, you know, fucked up by it. All right. Dodge those. No white bag. It's fine. I accept that. You know, I personally would have given myself one, but they didn't think I was worth it, and that's okay. We'll hold on to this mark just because we've got it. You take one in the bag? Oh, you know how it is. Oh, do you feel bad when you buy people who sell views, little baby? I do. Like, yeah, they're not human beings. And in the eyes of the law, you know, I get to... How do I mod? I'm just not good at banning people. I want people to just have a good time and shit. Okay, I click their name, and then I say... I will give them a 1-hour timeout. If they come back in 1 hour, I'll add them on Discord and give them my social security number, man. What do I care at that point? The damage has been done. Once they come back in an hour and go, we are the best view botting service on Twitch, I'll go, all right, it's just a couple thousand for me then. Nothing too extravagant. Just give me like 4,000 on the house if you wouldn't mind. But by the way, I am being facetious. I don't get the point of view botting. I mean, I guess I do, right? You want to boost yourself in numbers so more people will click on you, thus bandwagoning other people in, and hopefully they'll join off of that. The thing is, I don't think that works. And if you want proof of that, you ever seen Fextra Life playing, what's it called? What's it called? They were playing Elden Ring, right? And they have their wiki embedding it everywhere. So when you're on any page for the wiki, it'll give them a free view. And they would have like 10,000 viewers who are technically legit, but kind of view botted when you think about it, because nobody's actually watching the stream. And nobody was showing up to chat ever, man. It would be like a 12K view thing. And there'd be one message every 20 minutes, man. My chat is more active. Do you know how sad that is? The Ramsey video was, look, for 200 subscribers, I put out an actual video. It was going to be more edited originally. And I was like, oh, I've got great ideas here. It's going to be an immaculate video that's going to be a complete Ramsey guide. And then I realized something, right? I'm actually stupid. I'm diagnosably dumb. So what kind of information could I give people that they couldn't just get on their own? So I just shared the one build I was using and then said, here's gameplay. Fucking go nuts, man. Feel whatever you want in your heart when you watch this. I mean, but more than that, please just take a moment to feel the rain on your skin, because no one else can feel it for you when you really start to think about it. Has anyone wrote a song about this yet? Because I feel like the lyrics are kind of there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Well, you did get a positive comment. I know. Someone was like, holy shit. I'm going back to hearting comments I get. I used heart comments as read receipts. And then somebody messaged, this was the worst video I've ever seen. And I went, you know what? I'm not going to heart that one. You know what? Actually, I don't think you deserve a heart for that one. You didn't give me any constructive criticism at all. You just criticized. You're not helping me be a better version of myself every morning that I wake up. All right, I think that I might have rushed a little bit too far to the, yeah, too close to this on. By the way, so /mod username. Oh, so that's how you time someone out. Cool. We'll be using that way more in the future. Can't wait for the first person to come in and say the M word. Then they're my mod. It'd just be like, oh, well, you know, welcome aboard. Hey guys, we're gonna be just waiting for a while. Yo, Gooner's in the chat. Look. It's the succubus. Chat, it's your favorite. Look. Oh wait, hold on. You can't see my. Where's my RoT-MG game capture? RoT-MG. What's that image that I have behind it? Whatever. RoT-MG game capture settings. Capture cursor. So this should make it so you guys see my cursor now. You'll see. Yeah, look how pretty my cursor is. And for anybody who says it looks like it was made in 2009, I've got great news for you. You're right, you just don't realize it. It does look like it was made in 2009, and I would like to tell you there's probably a reason for that. I understand. No, we've all been there before, man. I probably shouldn't share this. This is my friend. Wow, he doesn't watch my streams. He doesn't even know I stream. So I can say it. I have a friend who wants to fuck a deer. And I don't mean Lilia from League of Legends. And the reason I brought that up is not a real one. Okay, wait, let me hold on. A hard cut. I started that poorly. It's not a real one at all. It's a fake one. Okay. So that's important detail there, because it really does change the context of what you would think of my friend in that sentence. But I know he was showing, I mean, like, maybe we should just bring back secrets as a society. I think people are getting too open with their sexuality, and normally I'd say that's a very good thing. But when my friend was like, check this out, I gotta show you right now, this thing that they got on Bad Dragon, it's actually like modeled after a deer. And I was like, that's so cool for you, man. I really wish that as friends we didn't show it to each other. This, like, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm happy that your life goal is going to be fulfilled. My life goal was to not know this about my friend. So I guess we've got a little bit of a, you know, dichotomy on our hands. Where your life goal and mine are directly intersecting against each. They should have run parallel to each other and never intersected, yet here we are precisely at the crossroads of both of our dreams. Mine getting crumbled and yours getting filled. I need to remember to use up all my tickets before the end of the month. Wait, what are tickets? What? Huh? Am I crazy? For what? What are we playing that has tickets? Because I'm thinking there's nothing I'd play in. Yeah, I don't know what has tickets. Yeah, I mean, now that friend does also have Bad Dragon playing cards, which are very funny, and a Bad Dragon mug, which is also very funny. And the reason those are funny to me is because if you don't know what it is, right? It's very funny because, you know, it's a normal person would just think, oh, that's a normal. Oh, it was actually one of their very few. Well, do we want Salt and Slice that talks about sex toys for the next 20 minutes? Is that where we're at as a society? You guys want to know what's really getting me going right now? I understand. I am the most interesting streamer in the world, so you know you have nothing better to do. I get it. I'm the only one who's not afraid to talk about it. And you've seen for a reason you don't have chat on stream. Yes, so I don't know where I would put it, and also I do so little functionality outside of the base stuff that I set up for my stream. There is a follow notification. If you follow and look to the top right of the screen, the very top right of the screen, you will notice very smallly it'll say someone's name. I don't think anybody has ever commented that it's there. I don't think that anybody knows that it's there yet. I see it. I see it in the top right. It's right next to his health bar. I see it. Okay, there it goes. There it was. Did you see it? Did you see it? Well, also, yeah, just on the off chance that somebody comes in and says some abhorrent shit and then it's on screen for half a second. I saw it. Yeah. I wanted to make it a little bit of a Where's Waldo, but now you know the answer. So I guess that kind of ruins the Where's. It'd be like showing you a page and be like, I bet you can't find Waldo right next to the woman with the sunglasses. Shit. How'd you do that? This guy's good, Yugs. He knows everything there is to know about finding Waldo. But anyways, back to the Bad Dragon talk, which I know is what everyone was the most engrossed and enthralled in. I think that their merch is a very funny idea because it puts people into a position where it's a lose-lose. If you know what it is, then guess what? You're caught. If you don't know what it is, then you won't think anything of it. So your only option is to act like you don't know it, even if you do, because then you're still the weird one for pointing out that they own, like, yeah, societally, of course, they're the weird one for owning a dildo company mug. Sure, societally, we can agree on that, but you're even weirder if you see somebody owning it and you go, hey, that's from that, hey, I know that company. All right, man, good for you. Let's not. I think I'm gonna use my tickets to rent all the Parasite anime. Oh, okay. Dude, Parasite goes so hard. That's one of my favorite shows. It was one of the first anime I watched. What were the first two anime I watched? Hey, let me ask you a question. If I tell you real quick the two anime that I watched first, would you be able to tell that I went through a big emo phase in high school? Sorry, in middle school. All right, get ready. It was Tokyo Ghoul and Parasite the Maxim. Could you tell that, like, maybe, just perhaps, I was a little bit into, like, the emo side of things? Salted Slice's dyed black hair. Oh, I guess you guys wouldn't even know what color my hair is. If I tell you I'm German, does that help? Does that really paint the blonde image in your mind? And the blue eyes? Yeah, okay, now what if I threw a wrench in things and said I'm German and Italian? Now what? Now all of a sudden it's like, oh shit. He could have like the darker, slightly olive oily skin that is associated. I don't. I'm probably the palest motherfucker in the world, man. I think I walk outside and the sun eats me up, chews me up, spits me out for fun, man. You fucking bitch, I'm watching both those. Hell yeah. Oh, I did watch Death Note too, man. Yeah, Death Note was another all-timer. I had to check it. Now, do you want to know what I don't agree with that Death Note's still good after a very certain character dies. We all know that it's dog shit after a very certain character dies. I'm not saying any names in case anyone hasn't seen it, because up until that point, I think it's a very good anime and a very fun. The potato chip scene, yeah, it's a bit campy, but the thing is, shows can be fun. I see a lot of people criticizing it and being like, how are you supposed to take a show seriously that has this in it? Very easily, because shows can have fun scenes while still being a serious show that you're supposed to enjoy watching. Like, it's quite simple, actually. Death Note fell off after, yeah, after a character died, yeah. The rat's color was just color dropped from a picture of you? Yeah, more or less. I mean, honestly, the rat might be a little bit too dark skinned compared to me. I look almost ectoplasmic. Like, I'm sure if you held a light up behind me, you'd see it through my skin very easily. There's no reflection going on here, man. It is fully... I am, like, translucent. I am rectangular. That's, yeah, nothing to do with that. It popped into my head. And if you don't know the reference, you don't know the reference, and that's completely fine. In fact, it's probably better for... It was just, like, a really weird song that went pseudo-viral on Twitter. And that was pretty much it. I think the guy was from Canada, but he was singing in New York. That part always kind of made me chuckle a little bit. A little bit, clearly. I'm not laughing now. So what's the strongest biome? Ooh, that's a good question. I've always thought the Sakura biome they added in Minecraft is one of the strongest ones. Just because, like, I don't know, it added something visually unique to Minecraft, a game where everything looks the fucking same. Sorry, we love Minecraft around here. We're such big fans of unmodded Minecraft. I also love the taste of sawdust. I just think it's so flavorful. Anyways. Dude, it's fucked up. I turn raw chicken pink, and then my people look like they would boil chicken and say, oh, that's too flavorful. You know, that's kind of where I look like I'm from. But it's fucked up because dry chicken and or unflavored chicken is my #1 pet peeve in the entire world. I did this one recipe last week. It was a meal prep, high calorie, you know, cottage cheese, mac and cheese style beat with chicken in it for even more high protein while keeping the calories low. And I just followed the recipe verbatim, thinking that the chicken would surely be seasoned with the seasoning packets and stuff he recommended. Yo, last time in my life I ever trust a TikTok influencer on what seasoned chicken tastes like. Don't do it, man. It's the worst mistake you could ever make. Season it yourself. If you feel any doubt in the recipe for the way they do their chicken, you're correct for that. Change it yourself quickly. Otherwise, because it was so good, and then I'd get to the chicken bites, I'm like, oh, let me get some water. It was so, it ruined the whole vibe, because the rest of it was so good, and then the chicken. Everything changed when the Chicken Nation attacked. Oh my god, he knows Avatar. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a very niche show, I understand. Not something that, you know, Netflix would be able to make a whole live action out of, mainly because they'd probably fumble it if they did. So luckily they didn't even try, if I'm correct. Okay. Only thing about unmodded Minecraft is that it reminds me to play Terraria. That's true. Well, does Minecraft even have voice chat? Because Roblox added voice chat, which finally made Roblox a very good game. I played a ton of Roblox in my youth. Don't even at me, dude. 2013 Egg Hunt. I was out there representing. I own every egg from the 2013 Egg Hunt. Even the scrambled egg, which was hard, I think it was called scrambled. Even the scrambled egg, which was hard to get because of the fact that it only spawned once every 4 hours per server. Even the scrambled egg. What about the iOS one? That was in an age where it was really hard to get stuff on an iPhone because not many people I even have the iOS one because my mom owned an iPhone for work. It's not really worth bragging about. It's 10 years later. That's why it's worth bragging. It's precisely why it's worth bragging about. But yeah, I think adding prox chat to Roblox was such an ingenious idea. It's so funny, especially because the number of people who play Roblox who are definitely late into their 20s and still just unironically enjoy the game is a testament to how fun the games made on there can be and all that kind of stuff. Why don't you stream it sometime? Okay, well, I actually don't even have a witty retort. It probably would be a really fun time, but I don't know what games I'd play, man. I know, it's so fun, man. It's such a I've seen a lot of people complaining with the management of the Roblox is not good for the developers. That might be true, but like that doesn't make it less fun to play. It's not like, Overwatch, where I can easily boycott the game because the game sucks ass cheeks, and then I can also say I'm a good person for boycotting Blizzard. It's not like that at all. If they're a shitty company, man, that sucks because there's so many fun games on there created by creators. Then again, other people have made it insanely rich off of Roblox. I mean, I know there was the creator of Lethal Company who quit developing games on Roblox because they weren't happy with the profit sharing margin. But I do still think it's a really nice way for developers to get their foot in the door. And I know that's probably how they justify their horrible price cuts. And yeah, they probably could cut a little bit better, but I'm not here to go into the socioeconomic platform Roblox, dude. I'm just here to literally click on enemies. Click on enemies and hopefully dodge bullets, maybe. COD clones feel better than COD. I mean, that's insanely true, but it's more a testament to how ass COD is right now more than it is a testament to how good Roblox is. It is wild when you look back and see like the comparisons of, are you more into COD or more into Halo? Because now you look at the games, right, and you got to wonder how they were even compared in the first place. One's a futuristic shooter that has Godzilla, you know, vampires, you know, fucking Nicki Minaj, Homelander, and the other one's Halo. So like, how are they even compared? There's no similarities at this point, man. I can't even find the thread of commonality. It's crazy that we just take two games that were shooters and be like, yep, sorry, they're mortal enemies. They can't exist in the same realm. And now Street Fighter and Tekken players are like, wow, your new game's so sick. You think my game's sick, dude? Your new game is sick. And that's kind of the back and forth we go through, which is sick. Content creators were both furries. Now, I want to say I see it, because some people have said some heinous things about the Bracken, but that's more a testament. I think it's also because the furry community has always been a very creative community. I mean, half of them are software developers who wear thigh highs, so like they're probably going to be pretty good at making games. Logistically, it just like it tracks for sure. If your community is nothing but people wearing thigh highs who are software developers, yeah, I'd imagine a great game or two gets cranked out. Well, content warning is from Landfall, which is a big company. You know what? It makes sense that it's a Landfall game. It kind of saddens me a little bit that it's a Landfall game. And the only reason I say that is because Landfall generally... I mean, I guess they do make parody games, but content warning doesn't feel like it's supposed to be a parody of Lethal Company. It just feels very adjacent in the genre to it. Because you think of other Landfall games, like they had Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, which was their... based off of Tab G. It was a parody of what? Player Unknown, but using very janky controls, very fun physics. Then there was also that one night game where it was like the Daring Pursuit, where you'd rush towards, I mean, I guess it was their April Fool's game, so it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm happy I got it for free. I wish I did. I wish that I did, because then I'd probably had it. So you could wear some thigh highs. I'm not a furry on record, okay? That shit is purely off record currently. It's going to take a lot of gifted subs to get me to, you know, talk about it on record. And before you bring up some shit like, oh, what about low punny? What about low punny? That makes me human, not a furry. There's a difference. That's what grounds me to humanity, okay? Oh, what about Gardevoir? That one also just makes me human. All right, what about Vaporeon? All right, caught me. Caught. Yeah, all right, you got me on that one. I don't really think there's anything you can do to defend that one. I think it was just like one of those things where it's ironic until it isn't. You know what I mean? Where the internet just kept saying it, so at some point it just weaseled its way into people's brains where it's like, yep, that's an attractive Pokemon. Do I actually find them attractive? No, I just really wanted to make the joke work. Genuinely, I just didn't have a good punchline to end it on, so I just went for that one. The legendary bisexual furry rat. I'm not a furry. The other ones I won't deny. The other ones I'm not gonna go on record. Do you have a rat persona? You're looking at him. The bottom right. It's the closest I'm gonna get. I should have considered that there could be furry elements to my design. I never really thought about it that way. I was just kind of like happy to be here. I was just happy to have good attendance and show up to class every day. Do you want a rat fursuit? Not so. No, sorry. Somebody in YouTube chat said It just happened to line up. I do not own any fursuits, and here's the main reason. Well, okay, one, I'm not a furry. Hold on. Let's backpedal. Reason one. But two, because if I couldn't afford to get my model rigged and created, do you think I could afford a fursuit? Them things, if I don't want it looking like the Chuck E. Cheese mascot circa 1968, I have to, you know, spend money. With that said, the Chuck E. Cheese mascot would go hard. You go into the bedroom of Salted Slices, he pulls off his mask. It's Chuck E. Cheese. No, fursuit's around 20K. Yeah. I think everyone who has too much free time and access to the internet thought about making a fursuit. I think I'd agree. I think I'd probably, or sorry, a fursona. I'd agree with that, and I think that a large part of that has to be attributed to Sonic the Hedgehog. I think if Sonic the Hedgehog didn't exist, there'd be way less furries as we know them today. Now, is this for better or for worse? I don't know, because it's like, it is really fun. How come I keep getting these? Yo, anyone want a honeyed circlet? Just wondering. Just got questions real quick. Anybody want one? I mean, I bet it's 20K for like the top end ones, right? Because I've seen some people do them for like 8K. Not saying 8K is cheap at all, but you know, at least it's more affordable than it could be, I guess. That'll be our first community stretch goal. Help Salted Slices finally get his fursuit, and then I just start streaming with actual face cam and it's me in a fursuit. I'd actually turn into like William Afton after one stream. I'd be like, let me out. They spring trapped me. Please. Dude, how do you stop that MF Dank from stanking? Well, I remember there's one furry. We didn't like this furry. They like were, I think they did actual like real bestiality. I think. I don't remember the story too well. And everyone was like, I hate when they show up to conventions because that thing stank. You know, I'm like, do you just not wash it? It was the washing part of it considered optional by some people? Is it just, surely you'd have to take like extra care to wash it, right? If I spent that much on it, I'd be polishing it out every day, buffing out new details, making sure the fur doesn't get matted down by the vicious sessions we had. If I had one, which I don't. I don't think that I'm winning my argument in my head, man. The more I think about what I'm saying out loud, I think I'm losing the argument to no one. No one's even making counterpoints, and I'm out here just fucking losing. That's so sad. It's why I'm so good at debate club, because I can really debate myself at anything. One of my teachers got mad at me for it, and they were like, you got to stop bringing up points that other people might say to shut them down before they say it. And I'm like, no. I want to do it because it's my style of debate. And she's like, it's a really weak style to debate because you're essentially just giving the other side ammo and sowing doubt into your own, you know, your own believability and credibility because you're doubting yourself off rip. And I was like, that's a very true point. However, have you also considered that? And then I would just continue to do it going forward. But yeah, it was... People kept being like, you can't do that. You can't. I'm doing it because I know what your next point's going to be. Because I know how this discussion is going to go. I know the one weak point to my argument that you're going to try and pick apart. So I'm going to re-solidify the weak point. Maybe you should just form an argument without weak points. I Poindexter. Fucking. And I bet you're so perfect. Oh, and I bet it's, you know, giant while we're at it, dude. Oh, yeah, I bet it doesn't even curve to the right, fuckers. This can't be all so perfect like you. I haven't looked over a chat at all, by the way, during this rant because I have to focus up. This is technically an exaltation dungeon. Why do you say technically when it just genuinely is? Because it's one of the only exaltation dungeons I'm even remotely used to actually doing. Thus, in my head, shut the fuck up, Salted Slices, and focus. Let's not die right after I was about to say, in my head, it's just so easy. There's just nothing that could even possibly go wrong. Okay, we're killing the actual little companions, which is huge for my dex maxing. What's dex maxing? It's kind of like, you know, when you walk up and maug other people. I think you can get, wait, hold on. Some don't, same with diaper furries. All right, I shouldn't have gone back. Really, some knowledge is just best left up to, you know, the the disciples of our time, the true Aristotles of our time to document. And I'm stepping down as a philosopher. I don't think that any theorems that I'll create going forward will matter as much as saving my own mental psyche. Can I please get a singular potion to drop? I mean, the thing is, I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it until it's brought back. We need shame to return. Too many people are getting too comfy not feeling shame because we've been too accepting for too long, okay? I don't enjoy going on Twitter and seeing somebody post about, you know, oh man, it was so awkward that I had to go into my elementary schooler's class right after he did a big cum in me and I felt myself farting and jiggled out. Hey man, that's awesome for you. Please never speak again. I'm really happy that that happened or whatever. Please, for the sake of everybody's safety involved, never say that again. No, what the fuck, Sultan? Yeah, I guess that one was a little too preloaded, huh? I said I'm actually wanting to in-game now. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, this is what people are posting on social media every day, and I don't know what to do, okay? I don't want it anymore. I keep blocking accounts because people are like, OMG, it's like, and then, oh, don't even get me started on the fucking worst posts of all time on Twitter, which are the posts of people being like, there's just no hot women anymore, and then underneath it is nothing but undisclosed OnlyFans promotions where they're like, well, you can get mine for free, and I talk to all kinds of lonely men, and I'm like, hey, can I stop getting targeted advertisements, please? Can I please stop getting these targeted ads that are like for perfect lonely? It's my own fault because I click on them out of like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I'm always, because the best part of every Twitter post is always the discussion that happens underneath it, or at least it used to be. Now everything that happens underneath it is the most content farm, never touched by a human, AI generated fucking slop you've ever seen. And I keep engaging with it, and then it just gives me worse posts, and then I get more pissed, so I go to the comments to see if anybody else is pissed, thus saying I have now engaged with the content, so they're going to feed me more of the content going forward. I literally can't get out of it. It's an inescapable death spiral, man. I'm actually, the alligator has me in his jaws. How come I was able to get unlimited health potions there? Do we think I don't actually have any? What the fuck? Thank you. Holy shit, I was worried about not having any. Not that I need them because I never skill issue, obviously. But if I were to skill issue, which I won't, it's nice to have a little bit of backup. I also don't like that our character has no skin. And that's not my fault. Isn't Twitter getting shut down? Brother, I wish. Oh my god, my day, society if Twitter was deleted and it's the one utopian society picture. If that's how you feel, why don't you delete it? Because then I wouldn't know what to browse while I'm on the toilet and don't want volume. If I want volume while I'm on the toilet, it's TikTok all the way. But they're gonna ban that one, so I'm running out of options, man. What am I gonna use, YouTube Shorts? Okay, I should watch what I'm saying, seeing as I post shorts very regularly. YouTube Shorts are really cool. I just don't think I want to watch them 24/7. But see, because then the other thing is, if Twitter gets deleted off my phone, I go back to Reddit, and genuinely I think Reddit might be the only place worse than Twitter. Unironically, browsing Reddit might be some of the darkest moments of my life, because what am I genuinely getting or contributing to society when I go into r/dank memes? Reddit's a lot better than, yeah, I mean, it depends on which ones you go to. Every single popular Reddit is the most Facebook boomer post of all time. If you want to see my least favorite subreddit in the entire world, and I'm sorry if this is someone's favorite, because it has a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, so clearly there are people out there who genuinely eat this content up. If you go to r/advice animals, get ready to see the worst, like, Facebook 48-year-old posts of all time, man. I hate that subreddit with such a passion. Nothing can... They'll be like, they say that the wage gap is rising 10% this year, but that's none of my business. And then they post it with Kermit drinking tea, and I'm like, holy shit. Is it actually 2014? What is going on? Or they'll post something and be like, I'm doing my doggo a heckin' confused, and then they'll have their dog there. And I'm like, brother, we need We need something to change. This simply can't be the post we are making in 2024, man. We gotta leave this shit so far behind us, nobody remembers it, okay? This is actually, I was there for you in your darkest time, but I wonder where were you, you know? It's so bad. You always go on r/salted places. Yo, if that subreddit exists, I'm sorry to whoever's managing it. I'm worried that somebody else has a name that's very similar to mine, and I just kind of stole it because I didn't do any research on a name. I was originally going to be named Globsky, but then I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to random word generate until I found words that I liked. And here we are. Fucking, I could have just easily been that, you know, I could have easily been any adjacent words. Oh, if I look something up and there's a Reddit thread that doesn't have any answers, I know that all hope is lost. I will sometimes, I went to like, dude, if I look up a question and it's on Stack Overflow from 7 years ago and there are 0 responses, I'm like, brother, you and me must have fucked something up so bad that in 7 years of human existence, not a single other software developer had the same issue you and I did. Brother, we are not good at what we do. How did we create this unique issue together? It's crazy. We just kind of meet at this junction of understanding we're both insanely fucked. There's nothing close to salted slices other than summoning salt. There is summoning salt. That's true. But at least mine is, I would say, legally distinct enough that in a court of law, if summoning salt tried to sue me, first of all, I would play the start of his speedrun music and he'd be like, there. Maybe I just do that for all of my shorts going forward. I started out like very slow and I'm like, and that all changed yesterday. And then the summoning salt music starts. And everyone's like, holy shit, I'm so invested. Wait, I was right. We don't actually have any health pots. Look, look, look. They took them away. I knew it, man. I fucking knew it. I had a feeling that we had scammed, duped health pots that we weren't supposed to be getting. Globsky sounds like splooge. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of like on brand, right? Because I talk about it sometimes. Not... Probably more than I should, but at least it's not always just looking at a character and going, ugh. You know what I mean? It's probably my least favorite style of humor. Sometimes I fall victim to it, but like the style of humor where people just look at a character and go, it's like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes people are genuinely like, damn, this character is very attractive. Holy shit, I find them very hot. That's fine. I'm talking about the ones that are like, all they do is make jokes about, oh my god, character is sexually attractive. Yes, we get it. This is the 5th week in a row you've done that. Once you get 400 subs, you should be able to be found by typing salted slices, because currently you can find... Oh. Wait, do you work at... How do you know it'll be 400 subs? Did John YouTube call you? Who's the current CEO? It's not Susan anymore, right? YouTube CEO. Neil Mahan. Yeah, it's now Neil. It's 500. Does 500 give you like a unique title? Is that when I become an individual? When they recognize me for the merits I have done, rather than always comparing me to my, you know, brothers who have done more than me? Actually, one of them has done far less than me, but we don't have to slander him. Which is sad for him more than me, because I haven't done that much. To be doing less than me is shocking. It's insane, actually. You're gonna play Cult of the Lamb sometime. I've never played it, and I know absolutely nothing about it. Does that make for me a good player of it? Probably. So yeah, I mean, I guess we could play it someday. We don't really want to feed that. I'll feed the rest of these. Yeah. Let's just go in there. 500 subs counts as a possible search, so you're able to show up. Fucking... And you guys aren't creating alt accounts to spoof the system? Wow, I thought we understood each other. You guys aren't literally like false spoofing my channel against YouTube terms of service? I can't believe what this world has come to. People used to have so much heart. Oh, hey guys, we found Truly. Oh my god, there he is. Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I searched salted slices, got recommended one man, one jar. we're strikingly similar. Because pretty much all I do is get shit on all day. Aha. Anyways, they call me Odell Beckham Jr. That's only a reference that works if you understand that Odell Beckham Jr. does have a scat fetish, which he does, and that's on public record. So it's not me bullying him. It's simply making you aware of public record that exists and is out there. Therefore, if you think that's fucked up that you'd bring it up, I would caution you to think a different way. What the fuck is one man, one jar? Because I do not want to watch the video. All I can say is I bet if you look up live Tucker reaction, it will have one man, one jar. In fact, let me do that right now. Live Tucker reaction. Images. No, it's not there. It's no, I swear, every time I see this meme, the live Tucker reaction at least, it's with one man, one jar. Whoa, there's actual pornography. Hey. Call me 2 girls, 1 cup, the way I be eating that up. That's what I'm talking about. They call me 2 girls, 1 cup, the way I stay on my shit. Is it gore or porn? Oh, it's gore. Whoa, other way around. It's porn. It's porn. It's pornography. Well, I guess. I mean, it's one of those weird ones, right? Yeah. It's kind of a gray area for sure. But I don't think I can. I think legally I'm very morally questionable if I tell any 15-year-olds to look it up. So I'm going to tell you right now, whatever you do, do not look it up. I know you've probably seen worse, especially if you've somehow ended up on my channel. But I'm just saying, as a word of caution, I think that it's in my best interest as a person to say I tried, even if I didn't try that hard, you know? It's the equivalent of reaching out one hand as you watch a baby get run over by a train and go, well, I tried. Yeah, I could have moved out there and, you know, like pushed the baby out of the way, but what's the fun in that? Then we wouldn't get such a fun gusher noise. All right, there's a little bit graphic salted slices. I don't know what I'm on today, man. I'm just like on one. This is how it is. It's Monday, okay? And I'm Garfield. I hate Mondays. Basically, Chris Pratt. In many ways. Dude, how do we keep letting it happen? So I like animated movies and animated shows as much as the next guy. I'm not one of the people who goes, animation is not a real medium. If you want a real medium, we have to like do real action shots and all that kind of shit, right? But I will say that I think constantly casting Chris Pratt to be the animated lead is not, there's like voice actors out there. He does a fine job at doing the Chris Pratt voice. Yeah, Emmett, Mario, and Garfield all sound the same, and when you look at all of them, you'd think to yourself, surely they're gonna have different voices. But also, well, I guess some people don't even recognize that he is Emmett in the Lego movie, which is crazy to me, because doesn't it literally just sounds like Chris Pratt. Did the original Lego movie come out before Guardian of the Galaxy? Because maybe that's why. If people just, you know, didn't associate the two, then, okay, I'm sick. Hold on. I'm twisted. I'm a twisted little guy. This is just the way I see the world. One dark glimpse into my reality, he says while walking into a Hot Topic to buy a cool new shirt. What can I say? I'm just a little fucked up. I'm not like the other guys, okay? Chris Pratt is more overused than Yo Mama jokes. That's very true. You don't even have to say in 2018. We can just say in general, man. Like, especially, dude, I'm getting so tired of people being like, I've got an epic roast for Twitch chat. Oh yeah, what's that? A little quick? That's what your mom said last night. And it's like, first of all, it doesn't work as a roast because you're calling yourself fast. Generally, that's not a good thing. I mean, I guess it depends. If you're speed running, it's pretty sick. So I guess if you're in the speed running category, it makes a lot of sense. But second of all, and more importantly, right? Come up with a better personal insult and try to actually damage their psyche. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Genuinely get like very mean to them and hopefully push them over an edge that they'll never come back from. The one GIF, I've seen it before. The GIF on the left, people used to reply under Dokkan Battle tweets all the time with that GIF, and it would make me laugh so hard. Holy shit, he played Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle? Yeah, I'm a loser. Get with the program, man. Of course I played like 3,000 hours of Dokkan Battle. Who was your favorite unit? Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu, the AGL one that would transform into Goku's body stolen Ginyu. Why? Because the Ginyu Force are fucking sick. They're hype, and we all know it. Everybody who says they're not hype is wrong. Guardians and the Lego movie came out in the same year. Which one came out first? This is very important. I want to see why people didn't recognize that it's just Chris Pratt. Because if the Lego movie came out first, that's understandable. Because, like, what? You gonna fucking watch Parks and Rec? Oh, and then the homies kissing, I also like. I fuck with that one heavily. I should download better Twitch TV and get some actual emotes going. Bill Murray's great as Garfield and he's not dead yet. They should just bring him back. Honestly, even if he was dead, just use AI. Voice acting's dead. No, I'm kidding. Okay. This is my big promoting AI art and, you know, AI stuff in general. Guys, why would I spend all this time making a thumbnail with heart when I could literally just tell a YouTube, create me a wax version of Mr. Beast standing in front of Realm of the Mad God and pointing backwards? Salted, why are you a bottom? So, you remember when I said we should do personal attacks at each other? I didn't mean it. I'd like to take that back. The thing is, I'm not a bottom. I'm just very shy and not good at getting compliments. I would surprise you in the bedroom, okay? Because I'd pull it out and be like, so I'm looking for like a... what am I looking at here? What am I working with? Like, what am I supposed to do? Don't get me wrong, I paid attention during health class, but they never went over all this. They just told me abstinence was the only thing to ever do. So right now I feel like I might be breaking a law of some kind. Like, a movie came out earlier by a few months. That's why people didn't harp on it just being Chris Pratt's voice. Now it all makes sense. Now it all adds up. Hey, was Bill Murray the guy who was in... This is completely a non sequitur. Bottom energy. It's not bottom energy. I don't even know what the bottom emoji is called. Oh, you mean pleading? Fuck you! I don't even know its name off the top of my head. I mean, your voice is good for a streamer, but you're just radiating ADHD/autistic energy. And is that a, like, in a complimentary way? Like in a... Hold on. Let me find my... Like in a... Wait, did I get rid of the image? Wait, where's the image? No! No! Wait, hold on. Oh, did I get rid of it? No! Oh, no, I didn't. Like in a... Like this kind of radiating? Like in a little bit of like a cunty way? Or... Yeah, okay, sick. That's all I could really ask for. I understand that... Look, I'm trying to get over my fear of saying... You know, the wait, how is it see you next Tuesday? That's such a stupid way to abbreviate it. Who the fuck thought of that? Anyways, I'm trying to get over that because it's only really the US where we're like, oh, you can't say that word. So I kind of want to get like, I know, don't you live in the US? Yeah, but it's not even that bad of... It's not like you can't say it because of a history associated with it. It's just because we're like little bitches. But the only way I can really use it is in like the she's serving. You know what I mean? That's the only way that it currently will come out naturally from my mouth. Otherwise, I'm like... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's why I think the see you next to... I get it because C, S-E-E is pronounced like C. So it's like the letter C. That's fucking stupid. See you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, it's supposed to be it's just a word for pussy. That's the whole point, right? But you see what's crazy is Twitch auto mod blocks it. They're like, that's the one where it gets... That's where we're going too far. That's where we've hit a point of no return. I'm telling you, it's not the point of no return. That is the Australian word for friend. That's like, yeah, if anything, you're appropriating Australian culture by not letting them have their word for friend. That is our word, but you can say, well, I don't know. I guess pussy. I guess that would be our equivalent. Isn't it so weird though? Because like cock, dick, balls. Well, I guess balls aren't necessarily. Hate to break it to you, ladies, balls aren't the shaft. I know that you were probably out there like, oh, so balls are what they pee from. No, it's where it's stored. It's not what we pee from. Okay. That's why it's so sad that some people, one of their balls pops if they hold in their piss for too long. It's true. It's true. If a guy ever says they really have to take a piss, you should let them go because there's a good chance their balls are about to pop, okay? And no one wants to clean that up. Granted, what I've seen on Twitter, some people would be very into that happening, but I'm not talking... They're the freaks, okay? They're the not normal ones. We're talking about normal people. Punty Reggie Rock with a handbag has been helping me get over my fear of saying the word. It has genuinely, because I will walk up to my friends and try to do the auto mod voice and just do the Cunty Reggie Rock with a handbag. But now there's also Cunty Reggie Ice the corset, and we love that for her. So, dude, it's so funny, man. And also just the Reggie Rock it gets me every time, dude. I don't care if he is well, he's not statistically the worst Rock or Reggie. Technically, that's Reggie Gigas, you know, the ultimate one, because of slow start being the worst ability in the entire game of Pokemon, where they genuinely just hate him for it. Also, I just read a message in YouTube chat that got me blushing. And I'm not gonna read it aloud because I think I would give away too much of my emotions. I wonder what Reggie Steel will have. Dignity. Pride. But I genuinely, like, the only way Reggie Gigas has ever been usable is with neutralizing gas to actually get rid of his ability. One of the only Pokemon in the game who's better without ability than with one. Who's the other one? We're talking Slacking, Truant. There's no shot you're making that one work. Let's be honest with each other. We all know it. What we had at the percentage. The percentage is getting pretty close. So in the meantime, we'll just keep kind of clearing the realm a bit. Only need 16 more life pots. 19 more mana pots. That's the life pot's not that bad. Ooh, yo. Okay, speed, vitality, wisdom, dex, and defense are all 10 or less, and attack is only 13, man. Can I guess what makes you blush? I don't like the game we're playing. Can we like do a game where we talk about cool trucks that we saw on the side of the road and we were like, damn, that's a sick truck? Or like the time we went to a cool sports game, Manly, and like we started kissing on the bleachers. And then we were like, she wears short shirts, I wear t-shirts. You know what I mean? That's right. That's right. I only know Taylor Swift's old songs and a couple of the, I wouldn't say I know her new ones, right? Because I know snippets from them, but I don't know that many. I mean, obviously, you know some of your classics. Like, we don't have to, but see, we're doing this thing where we're just trying to, like, make the streamer, we're gonna turn him on. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, man. But imagine, as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor and I can't help but to hear, you know what I'm saying? No, but obviously I know some of the one of her new songs that I do know is, oh yo, the reason it censored your thing is because you said give him head. They caught that, which, first of all, Twitch, please don't censor that, for the love of God. I need something. All I'm asking for, fellas can have a little head, like just enough, come on. To get me through the day. There's nothing wrong with that. No, but, oh, fuck, I was saying something that, I don't know. What was breaking the rules in that sentence? Yeah, giving head. Okay, apparently that's against the rules. I would, like, genuinely, please, 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 you know, on all fours, fairly barking for it. I should have chose my words, but I was thinking, like, what I'd do at a Chipotle line for the extra guac. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't fuck with guac at all, but it was for the meme's sake. Because, okay, hey, let's not walk directly into a tiger in the future. Jesus Christ, how many zookeepers have had to learn this lesson? Do you think we're gonna die by bleeding to death? Nah, I doubt it. I think I'd clot. Nah, I'd clot. Oh, but, oh, fuck me. I gotta stop getting hit by stuff and completely derailing my entire train of thought. Oh my God, Train, I love that band. No, you don't, okay? They've never had a good song. You also I have to dip. My BF wants to call me. I'll be back in like an hour. All right. Make sure... No, I shouldn't say this. You're minors. Get the fuck out of here. just like leave. Go away and don't ever come back, you filthy animal. And then Patrick walks up. You know, we've all seen the episode. I think, was that the same episode where they put a coin in a seahorse's butt? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I was talking about guac. Yeah, nah, I don't fuck with guac at all, man. Anything that has that. Okay, well, I'm about to contradict myself, but I'm allowed to. Anything that has like a very phlegm texture like guac, I don't fuck with at all. All right. And now here's how I'm going to contradict myself. What about something like flan that a lot of people describe as just being like a very snot like pudding? Fuck you, it's delicious. You don't understand anything. That's the only one that gets a pass. Okay. That one and that one alone stands atop the rest. and it's so good. I've never been a big Chipotle head, man. I don't know. There's so many. Chipotle's got to have some of the most shooters of any fast food place, dude. Everybody is a shooter for Chipotle. They're like, oh, dude, it's so tasty. I'm here to tell you, it's really just like not that good, especially as prices keep going up and the quality of food keeps remaining exactly the same. It's crazy. You got to do that to everyone. Got to send their birth certificate to prove age. I think that might break TOS. With that said, everybody, let's let's start a new trend on Twitch. This is the hashtag post your social security number challenge. Where I say, everybody in chat, quickly give me your credit card number and social security information, and then we all give it to me, and we, as a treat, get that. I'm gonna get a burrito. If I'm gonna get a burrito, I'm going to Freebirds. Leonard Skinner? Wait, am I? What does he got to do with this? I'm sure it's like an actual place, but I don't think it's around me. I don't think at all. White Castle. I think that if Harry and Kumar goes to White Castle wasn't ever made, I think White Castle would actually be out of business. Like, I don't have that much intense hatred towards it. It's just until you brought it up right there, I don't think a White Castle has passed my mind unless I see their frozen sliders at a Walmart. It's pretty much the only time it enters, and that's not even my choice, okay? I was held against my will and forced to see White Castle. I was subjected to it. And I still didn't buy it. In fact, I don't think I've ever been there myself. Yeah, no, it strictly does not exist for me, but Freebirds is a chain in the south of the USA. Oh. So like a Bojangles. I fuck with Bojangles. I can tell you that for sure. Freebirds. See, all it's doing is Leonard Skinner. Oh. Texas's #1 burrito. Well, fucking damn, they are stuffed. Holy, they do a lot in there. That is a, ooh, baby, that's a place. All right, time to do another Orcs. Time to just keep doing Orcs until we die. Someday you'll have to actually do Exalt Dungeon to finish 8-8ing this character. Someday, you'll have to come to answer your sins. And you can only hope that God will be more forgiving than me. You ever think about that? Yeah, I have gone to Bojangles recently because I was visiting my one friend and he's like 8 hours away and it's the only time I can go to Bojangles. Oh, baby. It's so good. I love, they put so much salt and seasoning on their fries. It's such a welcome change because I'm starting to hate the way most fast food places do their fries. If we're not seasoning our fries with anything other than like, you know, like salt is the given, sure. I understand that in Britain they say we have heavy salt and pepper seasoning. Sorry, salt and pepper's the default. That's not seasoning. That's literally what you get. But that's if I dropped it in dirt, it would at least get a little bit of salt and pepper, okay? If anything, dirt would be a little bit more flavorful. That's just the start. Now, the way they do it, they've got like some kind of Cajun dry rub or something on there. Brother, I would let them rub me dry with it 100% of the time. It's so good, dude. Man, it is sad to see our light blue star. I feel like a second-class citizen walking around like light blue star, just getting ignored. Everything I put in chat saying, guys, no, please come follow me on Twitch. I'm the best Realm streamer, I promise, guys. No, guys, where are you going? Guys, I'm gonna keep streaming, please. It's more fun when you guys type. I want to go to America, specifically Vegas, to eat from all the restaurants. You don't want to eat at any restaurants in Vegas. I guarantee you that, dude. There's bagel shops on the strip where a single bagel and a bottle of water can run you $30. It is the most insane price gouging I've ever seen since One Piece One Piece scalpers got a hold of the card game, man. That's the kind of price gouging we're talking about here. It's over a 200% markup, and for what? For a fucking bagel and Dasani water? I'd sooner drink my own piss. I'm actually gonna be the guy from, what was the movie, 127 Hours? You remember, he cuts off his arm because he's pinned betwixt the rock and he thinks that it's the end of his life. We all know it. We all do. We've all probably seen it too. It's got the very hard to watch scene where you gotta see him cut out the tendon slowly. You know, it's pretty sick. Buying a gun with 300 rounds would be cheaper, you say? I think actually in the US, yes, because you could probably get it at Walmart. And if not, Bass Pro Shop is just begging. They've got their whole gun display and they're just praying somebody walks by and is like, hey, can I purchase one of these? They're like, fucking, of course you can. What do you think it's here for? What do you think the unlocked glass displays were for? For people like you to come in and just grab whatever they want. Background check. I hardly know her. Tier 10 spell. We just don't care. Should I be taking the Janice one? Maybe. I want to go to Heart Attack Grill in Vegas. Question. Bass Pro Shop had guns? I thought they were for fishing. Ye of little. They also sell. They sell just about. They're kind of. They've been Cracker Barrelified, is what I like to call it, because they just kind of sell everything now, including so many more knickknacks than you could ever need. Now, don't get me wrong. If you do want fishing lures, they do have an insane selection of them. I knew that when I got my dad his Christmas present, which was a fuck ton of fishing lures, specifically rattlebait lures, because that's what they use. Of course, yeah. My apologies. I wasn't familiar with your fishing game. Oh, I know you weren't, but I'm one of the best to ever do it. Is kind of the thing. Yeah, no. Bass Pro Shop sells a ton. I mean, they do have a lot of fishing stuff. They have a lot of novelty cabin stuff is what I'll also call it, which is to say, if somebody has it in their normal house, they're probably not that normal of a person. But if they have it in like a cabin where they go, you know, for a retreat where they hunt and fish and stuff, it's perfectly at home there. They also sell stuff that's like metal engravings of come and try to take this gun, and it's like, all right, man, fucking I hope your life is fulfilling. But yeah, hold on, back to the Heart Attack Grill point real quick. This is a question you don't have to answer. Are you fat enough to eat there for free? Because if so, I totally get why you'd want to go there. If not, I feel like it would almost be too humbling and embarrassing. But I heard they use an entire stick of butter to make milkshakes. Why would you like even conceive doing that? There's no way it's good for you or tasting. I don't add butter to my normal milkshake. I mean, I understand that, oh, but you could add heavy cream. Yeah, I could, and I don't, because like I'm already adding ice cream. So I'm maybe adding normal milk or skim milk because it doesn't really need the or maybe even almond milk if I want a little bit of that nutty flavor in there. And what can I say? I'll fuck with nuts. Put that on my tombstone. How about that? I am not. Damn, not the full experience. There is a restaurant near me that does, it's like a diner, right? They do loaded milkshakes. Brother, one milkshake, and I'm not even kidding, is 1,800 calories. Do you know how insane that is? 1,800 for, like, that's the drink, man. What the fuck? I would have to go, but that's my calories for the day in a quote-unquote dessert beverage. And don't even get me started on the fact that it's probably nothing but sugar inside there. I think that it probably is 95% uranium. That's the only thing I can really imagine. I wonder how long I could sit around uranium before I start to get a headache. Because I think I'm pretty susceptible to migraines, and I'd imagine radiation is not good for migraines. I only imagine because I've never been around too hard of radiation. Check your cell phone. I said too hard of radiation. Okay, I understand there's a little bit of radioactivity going on there, but the thing is, it's not, I don't think it's like enough for people to care. Thank you to the 4 people on the inside who were dealing damage while the rest of us were far too afraid to ever walk up lest we lose our 08 characters. Truly a fate worse than death. You know, I'd have to redo so much, like 10 minutes worth of gameplay. Yo, can you stop being invincible? Thank you. Can you stop being cuts to the title screen and then blood splatters? That's right, I saw season 1. It's pretty much my proudest thing is I've only seen season 1 of Invincible and The Boys. Like, I haven't seen any of the other seasons after it. Why? Oh, Salted Slices hates them. Salted Slices hates them. I don't hate anything. I just haven't seen them. Can't let the beta particles touch me. That's true. I'm too Sigma for that. Somebody will say something like, we should talk about your feelings. And I'll fucking gut punch them just for asking. I am Helm. Holy shit. Do it. / Helm. He did it. Yes. I don't get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting it. Okay, okay. Would I have succeeded? No, that fight I definitely would have died. There's no shot I'm 03 ready. But, well, our speed's close. We are at 50 speed, which is 53. But 50 is the break point I generally look for before I consider myself ready for dodging 03's attacks. Also, what server are we on? Does it tell us? US East 2? I disagree. / server. US East 2. Oh, okay. Actually, we are. Cool. Maybe I should add that on the screen somewhere in case anybody else has the game and wants to run around and see my little wizard and go, holy shit, it's him, Salted Slices. No, we're gonna miss. We're gonna miss. I wonder when XQZ will raid you. I'm probably next up on his rating list if I had to imagine. If I had to guess, like I'm gonna any day we should talk about your feelings. All right, it all started 10 years ago, man. It was the first time where I ever truly felt like connected to somebody. And from there, when, you know, they broke my heart and left me, it kind of left me as a little bit recluded from who I was. So I don't think ever since then I've really been able to open up the same way. And I don't know, it's just every day it is a little grueling to think back to what, you know, could have happened. But I think that the important thing in life is that you have to try and move on from moments like this. They can hang really heavily in your head. None of this is real. I'm strictly lying, by the way. I've made up a sad backstory that has nothing true to it. I was just thinking of buzzwords that sounded, I kind of want to get a big German streamer to raid you. Dude, they would join and I would have to break out all of the German I know. We got like Guten Tag. We got Gesundheit. I know that one because in the US, annoying people will say that when you say it. No, I'm kidding. But it is very funny because that'll be like the only German word they know. And so if somebody says it, you'll be like, oh shit, you know German? And they go, no. No, pretty much just that one word, actually. It's pretty much all I got. I'm completely tapped now. The well's empty, so... I wonder, how would you respond to a Gesundheit? Why would they say it, though? I don't know. But the thing is, I didn't want to make fun of anyone too hard if they do. Because it seems like that's a way people supplement their personalities. They go, every now and then I say a certain word in German. Which, like, great for them, I guess. It just doesn't really change too much for me. What do we want any of the Esbin white bags? Not really, but I guess we'll take them if they come up. I mean, really what we're just hoping for is to get a mana pot. That would be our best drop. If we get a white bag and no mana pot, that would be very funny. Hey, we got a white bag and no mana pot. Everybody clip it. It's funny. Everybody look at that. We got Esbin's wedding ring, guys. Constantly. It's constant. The pain is never ending. It's not a bad ring. But the minus defense is very scary for me. It does have 800 feed power, though, which is nuts. But yeah, I think people just love to flex languages that they don't know. And I don't think that I'm too much better, right? Because every now and then I say certain words in Spanish just because I took high school Spanish for 4 years. So at this point, so many words have wormed their way into my brain that even if I don't speak the language, the words still exist 100%. And I can conjure them up somewhat regularly. Not very well, but enough that you'd think, damn, he probably has Duolingo installed. I mean, not to brag, I haven't used it in 8 to 9 months, but it is on my phone, so I try not to make a big deal about it. I am multilingual, bisexual, bilingual. Is there anything he can't do? Yeah. How about I try and buy myself a reason to keep going? Am I right, fellas? See, that's a relatable humor joke. Unfortunately, it actually doesn't apply to me because I'm just like a very happy person, which sucks. I wish that I was a little bit sadder because then more people would relate. I'm just generally pretty happy to be living life. Which is the worst, man. Nobody gets entertained by that. When I go, my life's going great, they go, they go, why I oughta. I think the reason most in German is Autobahn. What is Autobahn? Is that, I mean, obviously that's the shit that rolls out with Optimus Prime, but aside from that, If you want to teach your kids something when others sneeze, raising them atheist is an option. I guess. But you know, I don't even have the God in my bless yous. I just hit him with it. Well, I guess the bless is still like, you're still. I understand how it can be charged either way. I mean, like, irregardless, it doesn't really matter. Oh my God, he said irregardless. Look, it's technically a word now. And ever since I've learned that, even though I don't think it should be a word, it has no merit to being a word, since it technically is one. You would not like the Autobahn. You would not make it. Do you think that Optimus Prime would just leave me out like that? He kind of cares for everyone. Okay? I think that I could make it because what the fuck, they caged me in, man. Caged me up like the dog I am. sorry. That one was pure instinct. That one was just acting on purely what is baked into my subconscious. In Germany, highways don't have a speed limit. Oh. So is it just like a road where people go very fast? I thought people went to Germany. Oh no, never mind. Ooh, I got my places confused. I was gonna say because of like, well, I'm sure that there's still beautiful scenery. I mean, it can't be worse than the US. It's like genuinely not possible. We have made California's sky so red and polluted that it genuinely looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Why didn't you say Blade Runner 2089 or what was it, 2079? I don't know. Because of 2077, I can't remember the name of the one Blade Runner movie, because 2077 is the only numbers that exist in my brain like that now, which it's definitely not Blade Runner 2077. It's like 2098, I think. But either way, the only reason is because the Redditors who were like, OMG, red sky, it's just like it. And I was like, comparing real life, like insanely tragic pollution and destruction of our world to it's just like movie that I like. Someone says kaiju. I just don't think that I'm made to fight kaiju. Does kaiju just mean monsters, by the way? Or monster in general. And the only reason I say it is because the one Hunter x Hunter opening starts with kaiju. And it starts going off from there, talking about the monsters that exist out there. Most people at least try to go full speed. My friend's car wouldn't make it, man. His 2006 Honda Civic is really fucking putting in work right now. I don't think... No, it's not a Honda Civic. Sorry, his Toyota Corolla. Sorry. How did you get the two confused? Help me. Okay. Just because, like, they're very common car names. But yeah, his 2006 Corolla struggles to hit 90 at this point, and it's stick shift, so... Two best people to bully into doing things are happy people and people with low self-esteem. So, like, what would you be able to bully me into? Just wondering. I mean, like, this isn't some weird kink thing, by the way. I'm just wondering what power you believe to hold over me. Because, like, the best you can get is, like, I'd be blushing and kicking my feet and shit, but it doesn't take much for that. Any kind of positive attention, and I start doing that immediately, which probably means I'm an attention-starved individual, but I'm not going to go into, like, what that could possibly mean as a diagnosis. And instead, I'm going to keep playing Realm of the Mad God, where all the popular people are, and, you know, the people who really get action play Realm, so... All right. Am I the only one in here? Cool. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to call B because I definitely did not call. But I also didn't check if I was the only one, which was a little bit of, you know, a screwed move. Our wisdom's very close now. Kaiju's direct translation is strange beast. That makes sense. Yeah, because I guess they are talking about beasts, not monsters, which are adjacent but not the same. They're Jason. Holy shit. And I thought I was lucky to know Voorhees. Thank you. Call Ruins, and yet here I am on him. We should make out. Me when somebody references. Dude, there was somebody when I was playing on my other account who we had the same name. And they messaged and they were like, holy shit, we have very similar names, right? Because half of our name was the same. I'm not playing my hand, silly. Fuck. I tried. No, but we had like the same in-game name, and they just messaged me on my alt account and went, oh my god, we have the same name. And I was like, dude, let's go. And they're like, I was like, that's so cool. And they're like, you want to adventure together? And I was like, hell yeah. Yeah. I was like, he got a white bag to drop, or sorry, she got a white bag to drop. So I went, my man. And then they went, actually, I'm a girl. And I was like, what do you do in this situation? Because yeah, you can just go, my woman. But the thing is, that's a charged saying to say. that has societal expectations behind it when you call someone my woman. When you say my man, that's like a complimentary thing. And so I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh shit. They got me, man. What am I supposed? I'm in checkmate. I didn't even know we were playing, and here I am, fucking, they scholars mated me, dude. I had no clue what to do. They started with a gambit I have never heard of. And I was like, oh, fuck me. What do I do here? Look, I understand that they want to do the tea room, and I think that's very sweet and kind of them. It's not going to happen. I'm simply taking one of these and being on my way. No, it was, like I said, I made the name a bit ago. So it was just like an internet buzzword that was popular from when I was a kid that we both had in our name. It was not derp, but I'm not gonna like say it because what if someday I accidentally sign into the account or you see it? Yeah, see, it's like there's no good way to say it. So I did just say my woman, and then they responded with the cat face, and I was like, did I do something? I don't know what's going on here. So I turned off the game and immediately went, I'm not playing Realm again tonight. They scared. I don't like it. When women are forward, they scare me. I'm too socially inept to know what to do. I am streaming on other stuff, not just YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, same name. Yeah. I should pin that as a message on both of them. I mean, I think that the Twitch chat is generally the better experience, but YouTube also has some nice streaming settings, so I don't know. It's a little bit of a weird back and forth. This tangled tale we weave. But yeah. Oh, I didn't even check how my short did. I posted a new short before I went live. I'm gonna assume it's got like 3 views. That was your chance for a relationship over Realm of the Mad God. Yeah, but like, that's the thing that scared me. And they sent me a friend request, so I don't think I'm ever going to go on my main account again because they hit me with the cat face, man. I'm pretty sure that means we were going to get married if I kept talking. So I was just like, oh, fuck. I just wanted to adventure with a little friend and have a good time going through crawling depths together while I go for a shiny Doku no Ken. Which also, by the way, speaking of shinies, we are on a seasonal character, which means we can't get shiny. I know if you were chatting with someone I couldn't hear, though. No, yeah, there's a second chat. I want to get both chats on stream at some point, but I'm a little bit, what's the word? Lazy. That's the word. So once I find a good way to conglomerate both chats into one feed, because yeah, you can separate them out. Here's YouTube chat, here's Twitch chat. But when I'm playing a game, that doesn't work. I think it would work for just chatting streams. When's the last time I did a just chatting stream? I guess when I drew Pokemon from memory. That was probably like 3 months ago at this point. Yeah, sorry, time's passing. 30 views, 8 likes. Oh, shit. Oh, no, now the pressure's on. Now people are probably like, OMG, dude, all of the comments probably say, OMG, he does. They probably are all saying that right now. I'm kidding. Shorts generally tend to not get comments, mainly because what do you have to comment on, man? It's like an 8-second clip. I'm on YouTube because I have premium and oh, yeah. No screen, all that kind of, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, luckily, if you do want to do your April Fool's stream was just chatting. That is true. That was a quick stream though, because I was pressed for time that time. Your short popped up. That's how I noticed you were live. Let's go. It works. It works. Scamming people into hopping in. Yes. Maybe my next short should just be, ooh, you want to join so bad. Ooh. With a hypnotic spiral, and then probably something at the end that's like, I don't know, you are now a puppy, because people fuck with that heavily. That's engagement. I mean, just waiting to happen. Very poor walking pattern. Was definitely asking to get shotgun blast in one shot, but here's the thing. Instead of doing that, I won't. Yeah, dude, I forgot about the April Fool's stream. I mean, I guess I still have the model. I can swap to that one. You sure was the reason I knew that you would come online soon? Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like my Avengers and stuff. Ooh, two blueprints is kind of wild. That's why I go over to Twitch on my breakies. Yeah, I mean, like, it's really nice to not be affiliate because everyone can just hop in and enjoy the chat without any ads. I don't think anything on my channel has a single ad right now. And if it does, I'm going to talk to the CEO of YouTube. I'm sure he'd listen to my response. I just had to flash that I have 200 subscribers and he'd be like, oh, like 1,000? And I'd be like, oh, Oh no, like, you know, like 200. It's still a lot, by the way. It's more than I can count on both hands. So that's a lot of people. If that was all the, if I was standing in front of a room of 200 people, I would be scared to give a speech. That does not actually change anything though, because if I was standing in front of a room of 8 people that I don't know, I'd still be like, oh shit, it's speech time, man. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Just there, no schedules posted on Twitter. Those will be coming soon, probably. My Twitter is in such a good constant state of giving updates, so I think that you might have maybe just missed the most recent tweet. It was probably in March. But it's called exercising self-care that I'm not tweeting. Everyone says, oh, you should get off social media, you should get off social media. Then I don't post and people go, where are the posts, where are the posts? So like, what do you want from me? Someday I'll make a schedule. The thing that I'm scared about with making a schedule is that, what do I do? That's the end of that sentence. No. I have to lock into what games I'm gonna play at the start of the week. But then again, what do I do on Sunday really? Well, last time I edited a Ramsey video. I guess that technically qualifies as something. Technically. It is something I did on Sunday, but then I still have to make a template. And are you gonna make a community Discord? It just doesn't seem like it ever works out, right? Am I crazy, or it just doesn't? Maybe I should start networking. I mean, like, here's the thing. Collabs are so fun, but it sucks to, there were 8 schedules posted since April and no streams since then. Oh, so like they just post schedules and then don't do them? All right, well, maybe I can do schedules then. I have closed this round to the light of day. Don't worry, gamers, we'll be out in time. But anyways, it's so tough because I really like doing collabs. I've done one, so I guess I really like doing the one that I did. It was a lot of fun. But now I want to do more, but I don't want to do the work of actually finding people. The thing is, I think most people are cool people, and therefore would likely, if I reached out, be cool with doing a collab of some kind if there was, you know, us both just talking beforehand and doing some stuff off screen. Because I think most of the time people just like having connections with other people. It's kind of sick. Yeah, they say, oh, it's next week I'll be on stream. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to like hold it against them though, because if it's not really a source of income and life gets turbulent, I totally get where they're coming from. Weren't you streaming through all of crunch time? Yeah, I thought I was gonna like put a bullet in my brain. Like I thought I was actually gonna eat the barrel of a gun. It was not a good look for me, but I was able to get through all of it. And I could tell sometimes my commentary was really slipping and I had nothing to say, and there would be large swaths of silence because I was so brain dead that all I was thinking is like Among Us toilet. Oh my God, Skibbity, Ohio. And I'm like, oh fuck, we gotta actually put together words. We can't just say, you know, catchphrases, buzzwords, and pray that that's enough to carry the ever versatile minds of the masses. Anyways, I've been thinking about going back to MapleStory. Yes, that's also a cry for help. MapleStory and Genshin Impact, he needs help. I know, but I don't know how to get better. It should be about to be Oryx time, I think. Oh shit. Oh man. Maybe I should reach out then. That could be fun. Play Factorio, it helps. So I told my friend I would buy Factorio the day it goes on sale. To this day, I do not own Factorio. Do you want to know why that is? It's actually a very simple reason. They don't put that game on sale. I think they have probably increased the price since I said that, if I had to guess. Dude, my private Discord has so many servers that at this point I feel too grandfathered in to leave, but also have never typed in ever. So it's not exactly like if I left, people would go, no, so this. I remember there's this one Discord where I was only in it because I was a sub, but the thing was, it was when I was a kid and didn't really have money to be subbed, and I was about to get kicked out of the Discord, and I was like, guys, it's my last day in the Discord because I'm no longer going to be subbed going forward. And somebody responded, who are you? genuinely, I felt my soul shatter in twain, and I don't think I've ever posted anything in a public Discord ever since. Because, like, yeah, they had no clue who I was. Doesn't mean you can't at least act sad that I'm gonna be gone. We can all pretend together that I've made a positive impact on your life, even though you have no clue who I am and I don't know who you are. Which also another thing, I didn't know who they were, so I don't know why they were treating it like they were fucking gospel. What are you, everybody's friend? What are you, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Like, come on, man. But still, it did leave a deep mental scar. You could do community streams, like the words on stream thing. So I am very, and I know it's weird to say this when I'm a rat VTuber, I don't like gimmicks that much for streams. Like what I mean by that is, you know, all those things, stream avatars, what's the other ones? Like the hoarding, stream raiders, all that kind of stuff. I feel like the communities those foster when you start to do that kind of stuff are not communities I want to foster, because it's generally people who join in and just go, yo, King, when we doing stream raiders? And then if you aren't, they just leave. And to me, it just kind of invites people who only look at you for the benefit that like you provide to them in the short term, rather than being like, oh, I'm entertained. Which is, yeah, short-term benefit, sure, but I'd rather the entertainment be first and foremost, which is why I don't do too much. Like, I don't even have chat on stream. That one's genuinely an issue and I should fix that, but still it proves my point. I'm not saying like it's a bad suggestion, I'm just saying that's personally where I'm at on it. I still think community stuff could be fun. Like if there's games where they do community lobbies, that could be fun for sure. Like Fall Guys, when they had custom lobbies you could do, I would have loved to host a lobby and just have a bunch of people show up who are in stream. That would be really fun, but let's not lie, that's 60 people. Brother, I'm averaging like, I think the peak stream I've ever averaged was 5 or 6 viewers. But 5 or 6 viewer average isn't that bad when you consider that it was the entire duration of the stream. I was pretty proud of that. Squidgy heard me and went live. Holy shit, let's go. Dude, I don't think I'm following them. Wait, I feel so bad now. They've been following me and I haven't followed them back. Oh my God, what the fuck? What's the point of F for F if we're not even gonna do it? I mean, I guess technically it could be FFF because 4 is still. You get any fan art yet? I actually have. And I haven't known what to use it for. Well, 5 average viewers makes you top 3%. That can't be right. What the fuck? Well, I guess there's so many people who probably just stream Fortnite, mic off. The fucking title will be something like this: dubs only today, no mic gaming. You go in and you can hear through their microphone the music that they're listening to. It's got the most tinny, awful sound quality you've ever heard. And when they die, even though they say mic off, you just hear like a fuck, and then they just queue for the next one. Which, like, no disrespect, hey, that's a grind for them. There's 400k alone in just chatting. Like 400k streamers or people watching just chatting right now. I guess either way is impressive to me, because what do you do in just chat? I guess you goon. That's the gooning chat, dude. I fucking knew it. Tell me how long it takes to get somebody who's wearing too little gloves. I will wait. In fact, if it's a little bit longer, then never mind. But yes, I have received one piece of funny, I'd say one piece of fan art, which was based off of me saying my private Discord is out there somewhere, and I was treating it like it was my One Piece treasure that you had to go find. And so they drew me as Gold Roger, King of the Rats, and it's genuinely the most like sweet thing I've ever received. It made me so happy because there was like no obligation. It was just from a bit I said and all that kind of stuff. It was crazy. I guess there are a lot of Twitch streams that just have 0 viewers, which, like, I mean, it sucks. I think a lot of people could be very big streamers if they got eyes on them, but I think the hard part's getting eyes on you, which is why there's so many people who resort to doing stuff like, here are the top 10 Fortnite glitch locations in chapter 8. Number 1, this one, I don't know if it really counts as a glitch, but it's a pretty good spot to camp. Okay, cool. So, like, no, it wasn't a glitch. If I could draw, I would make fan art. Look, I never ask. I should make hashtags for Twitter stuff so I can check. That way you don't just have to @ me. I mean, at this point, it's not like I have so many people sending me stuff on Twitter that I need to be added. I did see the clip sent to me on Twitter, though. You might be like, yeah, I sent it a couple days ago. I don't fucking check my Twitter on desktop. I check it primarily on mobile. So, and obviously for the time being, since there are no tags or anything like that, just tweet it at me, because I'm still going to see it, probably. I'm going to make you a crap one on my lunch break. Brother, I already can make myself crap fan art. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I would still very much appreciate it. But I've made MS Paint art of myself for fun. And it's therapeutic, man. It's like finger painting for adults. Did you see the drama around Escape from Tarkov? What, did they add in something that made the game fun to play? Sorry. And players are losing their minds because they're trying to make the game interesting. No, what's the drama? Is it like stolen code or something? I feel like that's generally the go-to drama with games is they actually stole the code. Yeah, okay. Think I have heard that one before. We'll put Esbin's ring in here. Feed both of those for 350. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have got into Tarkov because it seems like everyone who loves the game, but like sitting in the same bush for 10 hours so you can spawn camp somebody from the other side who just, you know, spawns in. Woo! It's the equivalent of being a Rust player in today's day and age, which is also one that I would say is, I frown upon it, at least. I don't know if it is frowned upon. Do I not own my phone? Why did I put my fucking phone, dude? I wanted to check something really quickly. Oh no, I must have left it outside. Just kidding, when did I leave my house? Well, I did go running this morning, but come on. I would have noticed that. I must have thrown it on the ground somewhere. Oh my god, I found it, guys. I threw it on the ground somewhere. Holy shit. Who could have foreseen this one coming? What a surprising twist and turn of events that one was. Holy shit. Okay. Let's up here. Look for some random stuff. There's a game version you could buy for 180 bucks that gave you access to all future DLCs, bigger inventory size, and better loot. Better loot is the most egregious part of that to me. The fact that you just pay to increase your RNG in an RNG-based game is fucking nuts. Also, $180 for future DLCs. Are they gonna suck me to completion, or like, do I still have to do any work? Because for $180 for the future DLCs, brother, they better do everything, okay? I don't even want to lift a finger. That's an insane price point, actually. Holy shit. And I thought Final Fantasy Rebirth was doing a bad pricing model. You know what? I take it back. Good shit, Square Enix. And I very rarely, I say that so begrudgingly, man. I say that with full hurt in my heart for it. And why do I say that I think Final Fantasy is egregious? Well, it is a game story that is going to be at minimum $210, assuming there's 3 parts to it. So that's like kind of an insane price point to ask for just a normal ass game story. And I know what people are saying because I've heard this argument before, and it's technically true, but it's also technically true in the same exact ways that it's 100% empirically false, which is, oh, well, technically each game is its own complete series with enough gameplay to make up for the price point. While that is true, if somebody has never played Final Fantasy before, Final Fantasy VII, I mean, also this one retells the story in its own ways a bit, so there's that. But if somebody has no clue what's going on in Final Fantasy VII and doesn't know how the story ends, are they going to be satisfied just playing part 1 and thinking that was a complete story? I highly doubt it. I think they're going to have to buy more. Which is saying that if you want the entire story, the game's too expensive. It'd be like if Kingdom Hearts was like, you know, oh, hey, we're doing a full remaster of all of our games. Game 1 is going to be split into 13 parts because there was just so much story we could tell. Hey, it was all one game before. You definitely could. Oh, but think of how huge the game would be if they did it that way. I know. Games, if they had the same content that they used to, would be huge with modern graphics. I agree. So I don't think that's a reason to like skimp on the, you know, size of it, but I digress, I guess. Okay, hold on. There's more to the Tarkoving. I will check it in 1 second. Let me just clear these guys out and then just pile on out so I can read. Yeah. Hey, this guy's fapping. Good for him. Now they brought out a new version for $250 that gives you even more content. Also, give you a character with a few levels. Started at $250 version. They said it's add-on, not DLC, so they didn't give it to the one. Wow. Wait, that's insanity. Wait, that's actually such greed. That's such palpable greed. I like when game companies are cartoonish villains that are over the top. Because generally, you know, they try to hide their evil a little bit. So at least if you're going to be evil, be over the top about it and be like, no, genuinely, I hate the consumers who buy my product. That's more respectable to me, because then at least I know you don't respect them, instead of trying to do these practices where you're subtly enforcing the idea that you don't respect them, but you're like, no, our players are what make us who we are and we love them. By the way, if you could give us just a little bit more money, we're just broke little guys. We can't afford, servers are expensive. Yeah, they are. That's why, you know, you could do things that are actually caring for your players that they would also pay for. I think that it is entirely possible to tread that line very easily, actually. I don't think you need to cross the line at all. If Johnny Cash were here, what would he say about walking the line? You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, what would he say? I couldn't tell you, because he's not here right now. You seen that trend going around where people are doing that one, stick 'em up, everybody, I'm robbing this place, drop all of your money in my guitar case? And it's the one Johnny Cash song, right? Dude, I saw somebody in the comments being like, don't jump on this trend if you don't actually care about westerns or country music. If you don't even know who Clint Eastwood is, you shouldn't be allowed to do this trend. Brother, of course I know Clint Eastwood. It happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. Of course I know that one. It's a fucking classic bop. Some people acting like people wouldn't know Clint Eastwood. It's one of their most popular songs. What are you gonna be like, Feel Good Inc? Now, I didn't know what it had to do with westerns, but they gave a big outcry and then they doubled down after a week. Oh fuck. That's it till now, and the player kind of dropped out 40%. I love when players actually fucking boycott something. Everyone always says, oh, we're gonna boycott, and then Destiny 2 unleashes a new cosmetic and they go, by the way, guys, we don't actually want to boycott that bad, because what if my Warlock doesn't have the new armor piece? Fucking give it up. I know that the drip matters. I know it matters a lot because I played a lot of Destiny, okay? And Warlock drip, look, I'm not gonna lie, as a Warlock main, I'm telling you right now, first of all, your drip's not as unique as you think it is. Second of all, your drip is 85% defined by your cloak, okay? The trench coat that you are wearing is what makes all of your drip on a Warlock. Nothing else matters nearly as much. So, like, which archetype are you gonna fall into? Also, I did everything girl popped, but I think that that might be because I have homosexual tendencies. Because I'm, you know, limp wrist emoji. But dude, it does do the heart good to see the gaming community actually coming together to stand for something they care about. It happens so insanely rarely for how much we talk about that it's what we're gonna do. Like, for how many times people go, we gotta boycott, and send the message and then proceed to do it. For example, when Riot Video Games released $200 skins in League of Legends, I'm not kidding, $200 for a skin in League of Legends. Yeah, when they did that and we all went, guys, we have to boycott and not make this skin worth money for them, so that way they never do it again. Enough people bought it that now it is a staple where they do $200 skins. So, you know, like, really good boycott, guys. I'm really hoping next time we can try to, you know, oh, let's shut down Amazon by giving them extra money. Yeah, guys, great idea. Titan's fun. Titan's, so I have an innate hatred towards Titan for one reason. Titan, in my opinion, is the single class that ruins Destiny 2 PvP the hardest. Because it's so unfun to fight against Arc Titan in PvP. Genuinely the least fun class in the game to face in PvP. Everything else about Titan, I respect the hell out of. If you're a Void Titan, brother, get over here so I can give you that glorp glorp. You know what I mean? Like, that's some fun. I respect that. Now, Void was still annoying in PvP, especially when Bubble was going fucking nuts for Iron, what is it, Iron Banner? No, not Iron Banner. Trials of Osiris. Sorry. Trials of Osiris, fucking, oh, that was a tilter of a game mode. Solar Titan, that's what my friend plays. He plays, what's the, I think it's called, like, the Vex. No, it's not the Vex Caliber. That's the Glaive. It is the Solar Eruption. It is a hand cannon that when you kill somebody, they will explode into solar damage. Do that with only throwing hammers over and over. It was such a fun build to raid with because we'd also always be in Radiant. I would personally play Solar Warlock. Were you a well bitch? So I was forced to well, okay? I wanted nothing more than to not have to be well. Born to Daybreak, forced to well. You know? It's just kind of the way it is. I wish that, you know, we didn't have it end this way. I wish we could have met each other on better terms, you and I. But the reason I like Solar Titan was Solar Gauntlets, where when you would get a melee kill, you'd get unlimited nades. Something just tickles the correct part of the prefrontal cortex to spam the nade button over and over. Something about it just, it activates all the right neurons. We're getting pretty close to getting at least 2-8. Maybe even 3-8 after that. I mean, don't even get me started on V8, man. That's my favorite drink. Nah, I'm not that big on tomatoes. Not all V8s are tomato, but yeah. The only V8 I ever liked was the one that they made for kids, which was the fruit medley. But that's just because it had enough sugar in it to incapacitate an ox. So that's really not a fair comparison. Yeah, they all noticed when I said B. Guys, they love me. They really love me. What can I say? They saw that light blue star and knew he wouldn't lie. The light blue rushing wizard is what you should always be afraid of, man. Oh, we should also buy an extra character slot. Well, what am I gonna... No. An Arcane Rapier. Dude, that's sick. Okay. That's some good feed power. All right, all right. It's actually a good one. Well, whatever. I also had the Bungie name of Titan Destroyer of Crayons, so I could never switch. That is a fucking sick name. Yeah, we did always make fun of my one friend for being a crayon eater, but I'm not gonna lie. I think that the true crayon eaters, well, not even crayon eaters, but like everybody can agree, unless they play Hunter, that Hunters are the worst class in the game to play with. If you play Hunter, you're like, I'm useful and I top the DPS charts. Okay, buddy. Let's get you back in your high chair before you throw a little temper tantrum at your other raid mates. And then they'll be like, you didn't rotate right. Where was my well? And it's like, all right, man, if you want a well exactly when you want it, I've got a great idea. Play Solar Warlock. You fucking loser. I think it's because Hunter fulfills the, like, anime Naruto trend of being super... I'm the fastest alive, Date bio, you know? So a lot of the people who gravitate towards playing Hunter are some of the most insufferable people in the anime forum that you'll ever meet. Which just leads to them not being... I mean, it only matters if you're LFGing, right? Because if you play with your friend... I mean, you already know your friend who complains the most is probably going to be your Hunter player, but still, why are you so prejudiced against Hunter? Because they all just think that, like, they're the best to ever do it. When, in fact, oftentimes, they're the ones getting blown up in one shot and then blaming the team for our wipe. You know? The only thing that I'm ever going to wipe, brother, is my ass. It's not my fault, okay? I am the Solar Warlock. I'm the reason we didn't wipe sooner, buddy. All right? I'm the reason we had those crusties in the first place from not wiping. So, he has 7 HP. Dude, come on. Just roll over and give up already. Let the cold embrace of death wash over you. Release your inhibition. Yeah, Hunters have such big egos. I truly detest playing with them. And then, but I will say, the one thing I have to give Hunters is their ultimate of the Golden Gun is so fun in PvP because you actually get to play GoldenEye for but a moment. Dude, what the fuck is this Galleon doing? I don't know what it does. I'm gonna just, like... stand here and damage it. Fuck learning patterns. I'm gonna just stand here and keep shooting, man. Shoot straight until dead. Ooh, they stun. That sucks ass. Alright. We just gotta keep these guys locked down. They stun or expose. Getting exposed or armor broken could truly be a death sentence here. Adding in a little caution symbol for which way the shots are going is a very nice quality of life that makes it very easy to track multiple shots. Because here, look, the caution symbol doesn't deal any damage. It's actually just a warning for you. Does it look like the one character from I Want to Be the Guy? Yes, but that's just because he's a little caution symbol, okay? That's not their fault. Also, not to mention, if you're seeing a bullet hell and you think, if I want to be like, oh my god, how the fuck do you dodge all this? Jesus. Oh my god. Damn, baby, you said it was going to be a light flow. What the hell is all this? Oh my god. That's just a smidge too much. It's too much red for me. I don't know how to handle all that. The Destiny being able to face the ability, that was a good update. Ultra Kill Stream 1. I've never played Ultra Kill, and I know almost nothing about it. Do you think I'd be able to game to it while talking about, like, tax returns? It's the kind of game that you think I can brain off while I play. I mean, Realm is a dangerous game to brain off if you care about your characters. But the beautiful thing about me with Realm is I've reached this enlightened point where I just genuinely don't care that much about characters dying. I'd way rather just kind of like play and enjoy the games and dungeons. And so that's what I do. I queue up and have fun. I know it's a very bold maneuver to do during current internet time when people just like genuinely hate fun. Or if you play the game the fun way instead of the technically correct way, everyone goes, how could you? How could you? You're ruining my experience by having fun. Oh, sick. All that fighting. Do you want to know what I got for it? That's right. They're giving me royalty checks and they're paying me an exposure. So that's kind of, I mean, that's like really bad objectively, but that's kind of cool. I do love getting paid in a bit of exposure. It is a game where you're getting the flow like Isaac. It's okay. Got it. 20 song and movie references. All right, I'm right. I'm built for that then. If by the time I'm in, I'm able to reference, you know, any Madonna song I want, I'm there, baby. You telling me I can reference Lil Nas X in this bitch? All right. Me when the function will not have song references. Oh! Okay, Salted Slices, you have to form and structure an original joke. You can't just fall back on pop culture references. I'm starting to sweat at the seams. You can hear me clanking the keys on my keyboard. What am I supposed to do? I mean, so there is a T here. Do we care? Or not R. T is what I meant. Okay, they don't give a shit. They're like, shut the fuck up, dude. We only care about the final boss. That or they just have me muted. Okay, in that case, let's just fight the final boss. All I care about is the token anyways. I just wanted the extra one pot. But like, I'm just gonna believe it would have been a speed pot. Do you have any proof for this? No, it just makes it very easy for me to believe, you know? Yo, have you seen people posting on, I mean, I guess everywhere, about how there's, in their group, they have a group leader? Dude, we actually do yearn for animalistic hierarchy. Whether we recognize it or not, we yearn to go back into this kind of, oh, everything has to be hierarchical. There has to be a leader to the group, for how else could we do it, you know? And it's crazy because, oh, if society only cares about getting so animalistic, it's really weird to me because the one time that I said, oh man, I definitely would have intercourse with a dog, they said, hey man, you can't say this in the center of a Chili's. We really need to ask you to leave. You're scaring the children. Stop screaming it. Oh, so society's allowed to care about getting back to animalistic natures. I say it out loud and I'm the bad guy. Okay, all right, buddy. Sure. Fucking, how's that fair? Riddle me this, Batman. Okay, best way to describe it is to take Doom, put it on steroids. I think I've seen clips of it. I also know that the game, I don't know how it is, but I know that it like somehow makes you gayer, or like gay people have an innate skill to be good at ultra kill. I don't know what the science is on it. I'm only repeating and parroting what I've heard from other people before. Now, if that is true, get ready for the best ultra kill gameplay you've ever seen. All right, we gotta move. We are rotating horribly, and and it's just that easy, you say. Don't bring the big guy over here. Fuck me, dude. I don't like the position I've found myself within, but I'm going to fight to get out of it rather than give up. Too many people are too quick to give up on life nowadays. I need to be the one who fights to make a difference. I say nobly, as though I'm not just like playing a video game in my room at 9 o'clock on a work night. Yeah, but that's what the noble people do. That's how you know I truly hail from nobility. Okay. Blow up the egg. I'm not really sure how this boss actually works yet, because I don't think you genuinely kill the egg until you can kill also the flying behemoth. weird that the Wyvern has been... Is Lair of Draconis, like, gone? Because he's here, man. Like, what's he doing out? Someone tell him to go back to his room, dude. He's too far away. Alright, get this. I drank way too many health pots when I ate every single shot that they threw out. Well, I guess it wasn't too many then, because the alternative is I'm dead and buried, so... They'd probably put me in that... What's the name of that one very famous cemetery where they, like, bury all the famous people? It's probably where they put me. I'd imagine. They just put me right next to John F. Kennedy. I don't know if he's actually buried there. If he is, before they bury me, I'd like them to take my still warm dead body and hit the gritty on his grave. Why? I don't know, just as a flex. Just to prove that I'm here to make a difference. Now that I'm here, the hierarchy's gonna change a bit. I'm the group leader. Quest complete. All right, let's see if we got any drops. I'm gonna wager no. Ta-da! We actually did get something. Okay, okay. There's also secret bosses if you take a P on my ranks. Wait, what's up? If you P rank every level, which means you hit the giant combos and speedrun the level with 0 damage. Yeah, I think hour 10 of me trying to do that is probably when people are going to be like, okay, can you just play like a game you're good at? Yo, the Sigma werewolf is here. Holy shit. He's going to tell you how to keep your girlfriend, dude. Finally. They somehow do. Okay, I was right about the gay thing. Good. I wanted to make sure that I was thinking of the right game. Because there's a lot of games out there. And also, I know that I feel like the game would be up my alley because one time I did look up the game. And one of the only reviews I saw was a negative one that said too woke. And generally, I think that if that is a negative review for your game, it actually means quite the opposite. And it's probably going to be a pretty good game. The one game that I can't believe is being called woke now, and it's fucking driving me up the wall because where were we during the past couple months? There was an entire arc. And the thing is, it's Stellar Blade. People are saying that game went woke. They started censoring her. Bro, they put panties on her. Let's not act like that's some grade A censorship. They're like, she used to be going full commando. We could almost imagine what that Vajusi would have looked like. But now they're like, oh my god, I can't believe they'd censor the game by putting underwear on the woman. I'm like, honestly, seek the light, the righteous light of whatever else you can. While you still have time on this earth, I beg of you. Make a positive impact in somebody's life, please. There is still time, man. You don't have to go on twitter.com and complain that the woman now wears panties. It's okay. It's okay. Just look at the Steam reviews. They're great. All right, we've got time right now. Steam, store. Make sure I'm just standing by a crystal on the beach. No shot that anybody dies from being on a crystal at the beach. Okay, okay. So we are looking for Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is a $25 game with overwhelmingly positive reviews. 98% are positive. According to the top reviews, it's my 6-year-old nephew's favorite game. I'm a bad uncle. Thank you. V2 sitting in see, I don't know what any of these, man. I jorked my peanuts to Game 34. All right, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see how this game could be made for anybody. It's just got that true swagger of, you know, it appeals to everyone. Fantastic and awesome. Yeah, it just seems like I can't even really find a negative review. It seems like everybody is just fucking popped off out of their gourd over the game existing, which is a good sign. We don't get that often anymore. Now everyone has to go. They made it woke. They gave the woman underwear. I've had so many losses today. Lost Sork, lost UPE Assassin, lost 8-8 Kensei. Have you, like... Do these guys know WASD on your keyboard enables you to dodge? You don't have to get hit. I know that it's rich coming from me, but I've been playing super safe. I'm gonna disagree. I don't think you lose 5 characters in a day where you're playing safe. Also, there's official butt plug made from the creator. Dude, finally, chess, but good. I think personally that if that chess scandal was real and they actually did do like some kind of, you know, butt plug cheating shenanigans, don't punish them for being genius and coming up with a new idea. Instead, I think it's only fair that the meta evolves. And from here, everybody has to legally put in a butt plug. And the fun part comes when everybody has the app that controls the same brands. So you get to send, you know, erroneous erroneous signals to them, you know? You're able to be like, move your knight up to F3, and they're like, what? That feels like throwing, but if the plug says, I mean, I do as the plug guides, dude. There's no way they'd lie to me. We had this whole thing planned. It's also how I, by the way, that's how I come up with jokes on stream. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that. There's somebody out of the room who buzzes me letters so I can start constructing a punchline. And if I didn't have them, I think that maybe, you know, every joke I tell would fall flat. So they're the real hard carry, being out of room with the phone app. Genuinely the biggest help I could ask for, really, finishing the whole thing. Yo, my boy is in Strive now. I'm so happy, dude. Well, okay. He's not in Strive yet, but he's going to be in Strive, man. I've been hoping for Slayer since the game released, dude. And finally, my boy Slayer has made it in. Slayer and Johnny were my two most anticipated characters. Johnny's playstyle unfortunately didn't mesh with me that much. I don't know. It's just, I wasn't fucking with the character too hard. Slayer looks so fun. And I wish he didn't have the anime coat. I'm not gonna lie. He does have the generic Byleth anime coat, which I really hate. But aside from that, he looks good, man. I'm just saying, if you ask me, what's the vampire's name? Asterion? The one that everybody wanted to fuck in Baldur's Gate 3. Was it Asterion, I believe? You ask me between Slayer and Asterion, I'm sorry, man. I'm going Slayer all the way. That is my vampire. I'm getting a ton of messages. Hold on. Okay. Got it. Sorry, had to check to make sure it wasn't anything hyper important. I am going to hop on. But yeah, for me, you ask me Asterion or Slayer, 100% of the time, my vampire of choice gotta go to Slayer. He's so hot. No, look at his stupid haircut. Fuck you. It's called fashion. You wouldn't understand it, all right? And also, he's an adult man. I mean, that's true for Asterion too. But that's a very big thing when it comes to attraction for me to the anime characters. The fact that they are adults adds a lot to me, personally. I know that that's, you know, gross. Shelter Slices has an adult fetish. Ew, I'm sorry, but it is true. Dude, I think that the other people, well, maybe they're just some, okay. I'm just gonna stop walking in and out of the erupting, pulsating hole. But, I mean, if you recommend me one, not very Minecraft of you. Which one wasn't? Which one? What did I say? Bro, you gotta keep in mind, I say so many words per minute. The yapping just doesn't stop on this stream. And I wonder if it, like, why do y'all rotate to the bottom and Janus with the loot spawns on top? A habit, honestly. Oh, disliking minors? Yeah, I know. It's why I can't be a Minecraft streamer. People would tell it's disingenuous. They'd be like, hey, wait a minute. He's always only ever had attraction to adults. I know. I'm sorry, okay? Look, I've been working on it. I can't change. I was born this way, man. And I know what you're saying. No, I bet when you were a kid, you like people your age. Well, okay, yeah, but still, there's just, like, objectively, kids aren't hot. And even when you're a kid, that's true. And I know that that's a bold claim to make with the number of Minecraft allegations coming out, but that's where I stand on the subject. Yo, how's it going? There's someone in YouTube chat. Wait, you were in for the Persona stream, right? I believe your name, it rings a little bit of a bell, scratches a slight itch in the back of my hippocampus. If I'm correct. If I'm not, then fucking never mind and disregard that shit, man. Act like I didn't say a word, man. Dude, tomorrow I kind of want to do Gigantic on stream, but I'm worried with Steam servers generally going into maintenance on Tuesday that I should just do an Isaac stream. Not to mention when's the last time I played Isaac. I know that we're stuck on the ultra hard challenge, which has really been like eating away at me whole. It's eating me whole. It be eating ye what? But we have to finish the challenge someday. There's no, I can't just run away and back down from a challenge. That would make me like 95% of Twitch streamers who say starting Elden Ring challenge run, they do 1 day of the challenge and then never go back to playing the game ever again. That was your only time. We can hope that Kai Cenat is gonna, you know, marathon the game and prove it is possible to actually beat it. I don't know if you saw that is like his next marathon game, which genuinely might be one of the first times I tune in. I don't not watch him because I'm a hater. It's just because like I never really think of him to watch, I guess. I don't really watch that many streamers, I guess, all things considered. The only one I watch is, and surprise, surprise, I'm sure that you couldn't see this one coming, the only streamer I really watch is Northern Lion, so. Aside from him, who's the other streamer I watch? I mean, I watch like my friends who I've met through this, but that's aside from being in like Sudge chat, Nickin's chat. Yeah, I think I'm the reason like half the words aren't banned on the channel anymore. Well, someone had to put auto mod in its place. I kept trying to like family friendly the content that's innately not family friendly. Did you hear what I said earlier this stream? Which time? Yeah, that's precisely. All right, we fuse these up. We're getting so close. I can taste it. Mark is favorite. So that way it will follow any new character we create and I'm not going to accidentally get rid of it. We could use better than a Muddy Tide Chaser. That's true, but we don't really have skins. Yeah, our skin game is mad weak. Me to my snake watch go, never mind, we have Mini Limon, dude. Wait, we got such a good skin. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm being called to do something with a friend group. I know that it's an abrupt end to stream. I'm ending stream. Thank you so much for coming out. If you decide to come out, tomorrow is going to be Binding of Isaac, most likely starting earlier in the day, unless I decide to make another short, in which case I have to take time after work to make the short. Does it really take you like an hour to make a short? Well, you know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out and showing up. I will see you guys next time, which should be tomorrow.